Hennessy and hand grenades, gunpowder and holy water. Hennessy and hand grenades, gunpowder and holy water. Hard call to be this way until my outro. Fuck around and turn LA into the South Pole. Praying on my downfall, hating on the down low. Take my name in vain when you say it, it's a mouthful. Burning sage, let it permeate. It feels like we're a world away, distant. Forgive me for my worldly ways, face judgment when I learned to fake interest. Burning frankincense at the pearly gates entrance, yeah. This gunpowder and holy water. The son's proud of the Holy Father. Grow sunflowers in total darkness. Got a dungeon, it's underground for tortured artists. All my demons get along. They tell me, trust your instincts, even when they're wrong. Treachery amongst friends, you could read it in your palm. Cutting off your right hand, like a thief in the Quran, yeah. Juggling Hennessy and hand grenades. Balancing enemies with family strains. Learning everybody can't be saved. At times you gotta amputate, cut them off. Ignore the phantom pains, fuck them off. She say she love me, but I don't know. She got a nose like a snowblower. Cops came, that's my dog, he wouldn't roll over. All my life I flirt with death and got the cold shoulder. Hennessy and hand grenades, gunpowder and holy water. Hennessy and hand grenades, gunpowder and holy water. Hard code, I'll be this way until my outro. Fuck around and turn LA into the South Pole. Goes without saying, so my mouth closed. I seen cousins banging different rags, staying in the same household. Now you staring at a killer. We run the jungle floor out here scaring the gorillas. Got me spitting coke, both my parents were familiar. Same feeling, had my pops running errands for the dealer. They said I fell off, then I reappeared. If this ain't what you want, it's what you need to hear. What's realer than that? Breaking out, I got an itch that only my first million can scratch. Yeah, most high of dollar signs. Money's my religion, both middle fingers high. Give a fuck about the system. To me, the mainstream is just a puddle that I piss in. If I go underground, that's when I tunnel out of prison. Went from skimp blunts to backwoods, to Brinks trucks from canned goods. From second hand to tailor stitching. So none of y'all made me, y'all just made me different. Hennessy and hand grenades, gunpowder and holy water. Hennessy and hand grenades, gunpowder and holy water.
Oh my, bitch don't like broke boys. So if she leave me, then she fucking with my homeboys. Rich gang, gold band, blue strip gang. Thought the game was on lock to the crib gang. Bust brains, it's a Benz, not a Mustang. Sipping out the bottle, we don't need a cup, man. You can tell by the test that I'm gang banging. That bitch'll fuck you if you broke, but your name ringing. Tired of these niggas claiming my city. I'm the only crib poppin' who is not Nipsey. I been got the strap before they shot 50. Sold crack to a smoker looking like Whitney. Blue rag hanging out the backside, only on the left side, yeah, that's the crib side. Snoop said it first, I just said it better. Fuck a stripper named Fendi in a Gucci sweater. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Oh my, it's just me and my walls. I put the bros before hoes, I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh my, it's just me and my walls. I put the bros before hoes, I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh my, mama ain't raise a hoe. Big gun, let it blow just to let a nigga know. Don't try me, I'll take the 12 on the high speed, juice like a hot seat. All black, I think I'm Spike Lee. Is you rolling, bitch, I might be. I don't wear condoms with the wifey, and I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. Jigga on the jet skis, looking crazy. My partner really in the kitchen, out there cooking, baby. Hoes like dope boys, oh my, bitch don't like broke boys. I said it last verse, I just said it better. Fuck a stripper named Fendi in a Louis sweater. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Whole lot of gang shit, gang shit. All my exes pussy good, but they ain't shit. Oh my, it's just me and my woes. I put the bros before hoes, I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh my, it's just me and my woes. I put the bros before hoes, I need racks for a show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
That's my kitchen. Remix it. Remix! That's my Geechee Gotti.
Tears running down my face. God's cry when the sky is falling now. Just mine. Running down for the love of the chase. Just mine. For the thing, for the folks in my watch. Just mine.
Catch a case if you lames out of place.
Just mine.
Grab a case, take it straight to the face.
Just mine. Running down for the love of the chase. Just
Hold on, you got me fucked up. Old land in my veins, what you made of? If you ain't fucking with a nigga saying I don't want to fake love, I don't need no more, but I'm still gon' go for it.
Between battling at Blackout or in Cali, this could only be in one place. So I'ma beam you up. I hope your son can read the updates. I knew you'd get your second chance to meet with Jesus some way, but you hadn't crossed me yet, so why would I go Easter Sunday? The floodgates are open, better flee that ship. Everyone I'm withdraw like a rehab stint. No cheap antics, just rap from me, that's it. 3 rounds in your face on some ski mask shit. I said you ain't never been served like this. And I put every single word I spit on Irvine Crip. Sight locked on my target. They brought y'all a marksman. I'm perched up at Lee Harvey Oswald's apartment. They said I can't punch with him, but if I knock off his jaw, then he gonna hear me break it in like the watchdog is barking. I'll shut Day's clock off so it's not so alarming when I stop Spawn from starting like I shot Todd McFarlane. Fuck it, I'm in monster mode. Card shark, the water's cold. Wash and fold Day like I got the day off. Office closed. I've got it locked. Player 1, let the cartridge load. Game on, I'll catch 30 to life like the Contra code. Try me. I'll show up at Sun's front porch and put rounds on the house like I just uncorked it. My right's so well known, I got a +1 for it. To drop light, to drop light all night. I don't think Sun's up for it. Of course there'd be a chance he came with antics. Day's an anarchist. But if he did, then shit, I got one too. Get Day an ambulance. He been dead since the day that Day was handed this. Now give Day a hand and pay the data analyst it's gonna take for Day to handle this. Half your battles, you're the dopest rapper that I've seen. The other half, you do shit that's a cancer to the scene. So keep that shit in mind next time you get all costumed up. What light does outside the West still reflects on all of us.
Funding for this program.
Boom! What's up, guys? Watch!
Damn.
We got ILLMAC, the SAURUS, and Chase Moore in the fucking house.
I see a bunch of goats.
You should have made the intro shot, the still shot from BOTV5 where Chase.
Oh yeah, it was ain't too much change, man.
Yeah, that watch
too
still
much
shot.
change.
Oh, that
So
was
good.
so good.
Fire.
Fuck yeah, guys. How you guys doing tonight? We got some battles.
What's up, fuckers?
We're going to watch Pat Stay versus Danny Myers from RBE.
Fire.
And we're going to watch a WRC battle that the SAURUS and ILLMAC are in.
Wow.
We haven't decided which one yet.
Yeah.
Just one.
We need some suggestions.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And then we're going to spin the fucking
People
wheel.
will probably say Ham and Piff, right? It
So,
makes the most sense.
how you guys
Probably the
doing?
least
Fucking
one-sided.
chilling.
What's everybody been up to, huh?
Out
It's like the
here,
OG crew. Pete, what you been
Hell
doing,
yeah.
man?
Hey, make sure you guys go to twitch.tv/thesauruswins and follow my stream because I've kind of just been on there grinding and crushing poker and, doing the usual. But I'm streaming like 3 to 4 days a week. I play instrumentals while I'm playing tables, and then anytime somebody subscribes or donates to the channel, I start kicking freestyles and
Still
sharpening the
fucking got it.
freestyle tool.
Still got it, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty absurd. Actually, like I didn't realize like that I could actually still freestyle at a pretty high level. But I'm like 6 tabling and like switching in between hands, and I'm talking about the hands I'm folding and why I'm making that decision in rhyme form.
shit.
Yeah, it's pretty fire.
Fire.
I'm definitely the only person on Twitch poker
that.
with that skill set. Like, there's no question.
Yeah, it's a pretty specific.
It really is. But I mean, Twitch poker is
Bootleg.
massive.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
just
dog.
the only person with a skill set aside from being a poker android. You know what I'm saying? Because all these other dudes are probably like way better players than me on there who are the most successful streamers.
Martyr.
But all they're doing is sitting there
Streaming.
robotically and, like,
They ain't got that charisma.
no, it's not the same. It's not it's not as much of a show, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I'm definitely trying to make mine, more interactive and more of a show.
And you can join his Snapchat Premium for what you really want to see. Make sure to go to his Amazon wish list.
All facts.
That's fucking incredible.
Fire.
Yo, so I don't know if we've asked you this before, but like, are you gonna battle Frack at Tourette's? Because
No,
he's
he
like,
lost.
Oh, he lost.
So you don't have
He just lost like a month ago or the month before.
Yeah.
A month before he was like if he wins that night, he ties the record.
Yeah.
And then I go up there and I'm like,
You
yeah.
sent you ghost wrote
You
for
know
somebody.
what I'm
and
saying?
sent them.
Shout out to whoever it was that received that anonymous letter in their mailbox.
Oh, shit. Just full of bars. It's like,
R.I.P. Frack.
I had to ghost write for Jelly Donut.
I was honestly, I think I would have had to do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you would
Yeah.
have defended
Like,
your record.
oh fuck that,
Yeah. Yeah.
I did it when Young Tram was up there, so I'd have to.
Yeah,
I'd have
that
to
was
go to the
legendary.
same.
Didn't we watch that on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
so
the
good.
4-bar
Yeah,
exchange.
yeah. We watched that
I
on
forgot
here.
when
Wow.
we did.
Yeah, but not that long ago though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
The pixelated, you would be the guy to illustrate it.
illustrated.
That's
Yeah.
like one of the craziest
Amazing.
ones I ever thought
Amazing.
of, for sure.
Amazing.
I remember when it came to me on the spot, I'm like, oh my god, I'm an alien. I'm about to win.
Yeah. Yo, Darren C with the $13.99 Canadian.
You should get Manic on the show. He's incredible at everything.
Yeah. That's probably all it would cost.
Yeah.
13
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Blooded.
But fuck yeah, ILLMAC, what you been up to? You versus Soul is announced. Let's fucking
Ooh.
go! Let's go!
World changer.
Let's go.
I like how Soul was like, yeah, I already had some stuff too, so it should be pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
he's like, I
word,
already
did
got
you?
a good amount of material. I
That's
responded to
Yeah,
that. I was
you're like, I don't.
I know.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I was like, you got WhatsApp? I'm like, let's chop it up. No, the best one he didn't even respond to is after the Khabib McGregor fight.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a tweet from before it though, and he was like, I just seen it on my timeline, but he was like, I'm so happy this fight is booked. It's amazing. I'm hella hyped. And I like retweeted it with the quote and was like, yeah, for sure, man. You know, thanks Shoddy Horror Premier League.
I saw that.
I was like, I look forward to it, bro.
Yeah. That's funny. That's super funny. But yeah, Premier League, December 1st.
That's gonna be crazy.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm super amped on that
Hella
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, that's been such a requested battle for so long too.
Oh, for
Motherfuckers
sure.
want to see that shit.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
That and Pat Rock, like
Oh yeah, SM8.
following
Yeah,
each
Pac
other.
and Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Pat versus Rock and that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, the England's getting spoiled with some big ones. to
Hollow,
end the year.
John John.
Hollow, that's
John
gonna
John.
be. I think Hollow's gonna win.
SM8.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though.
I wanna
John
say,
John gets
but
written
every
off.
time
Yeah,
I
every time John
fucking
John
go
gets written
against
off.
John wins.
I'm fucking wrong, and
Yeah.
I'm a
He
man about it
has-
though. I tweet like, yo, because
I
what was
was
it,
wrong.
Rum Nitty and
Big K.
no, it's Rum.
I thought Big K.
No, it's Rum and John John at that
Yeah.
volume
Yeah,
event
but
or
we also
whatever.
predicted Big K and John John.
Yeah.
But I think we
the
still have
Rum
Big K
though, I was
winning.
like, it's gonna be body of the night.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm a man, so I tweeted, I was like, yo, John, I just gotta say, man, incredible performance. I was hella wrong.
It's,
You know
it's
what I
weird
mean? Like-
because he's good for sure. I feel like some of his opponents that he battles, he it's almost the clips factor of like for some reason they sort
Being
of
terrible
underwrite
and getting
against
love,
him.
Yeah.
or-
No, I'm saying I'm saying his opponents sort of like sort of write him off and underwrite
Yeah.
and under prep for him
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of deal.
Yeah.
But he shows up at a level higher than Clips clearly
It's
does,
true.
or has been these days. You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
John John doesn't not show up.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Whereas
Yeah.
Clips, that kind of can be the case. you
Yeah,
know?
I'm not counting John John out, but we know
I-
all know how I feel about Hollow.
Yeah.
I just
mean,
don't
I
think
nah,
it's.
I don't think John John can. I mean, if Hollow, which I feel like he should be taking it more serious than any of John John's
Yeah.
opponents, let alone any battle that Hollow's had out of his last like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a more personal feel to it. But
Yeah, they got
but in
this,
this
they got the little beat,
here's
you know,
the thing.
little history and
Yeah.
in this regard, that kind of has me almost that makes me feel like that it's kind of like Khabib McGregor going into it, how on paper it's so favorable one side that but the personal element kind of nullifies a few of those like
Yeah.
like
I see.
on paper variables, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I kind of think that, I mean,
Was
obviously,
that, do you think
Khabib
that was
obviously
hella-
completely fucking
But do you
dominated.
think
but
that before going into it, I don't think there was a big favor either way on
Khabib was a pretty heavy
Yeah,
favorite.
Khabib
He
was
was like
definitely
minus
going in.
155.
Yeah.
I guess it was just that everyone I fucking
The line closed at
or
like
seen
McGregor
breakdown
was
like
favored
Rogan.
because of his personality. That's what he's saying, and it kind of
Yeah.
canceled out like the.
He,
technical
well, yeah, I mean,
aspect of it.
betting on the betting wise, Khabib was the clear favorite.
Right.
It was you had to
Yeah.
bet 150 to win 100 on Khabib.
Yeah.
Whereas
Right,
Conor, you
right.
bet 100, you win 145.
Oh, okay.
I was
So
kind of
Conor
surprised
was
how many
definitely
people
an
wanted
underdog.
Conor to win.
I was surprised that so many people thought with their
Yeah.
hearts
Yeah.
about
Well,
how they
even
wanted
like
him to
Rogan
win.
and everyone it was like, yo, it's a real dangerous match for both of them.
Yeah.
It's the craziest fight they've had for both of them, and the way their styles match up is dangerous because the way McGregor
but, I mean-
strikes on the counter is gonna be. He's like, well, Khabib
But-
really has to shoot.
But
on this
grappler
shit,
versus
you know what I mean?
striker has like long-term favored grappler.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
overwhelmingly. You know,
Yeah.
that's just how
Yeah, 'cause
MMA
once it
is
goes to the
always
ground,
been.
done.
That shit was
Bro,
crazy though.
that's
Did
Khabib's
you guys
gra-
all watch the fight?
Khabib's
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
That whole card, first
Oh,
of
that
all,
card was
amazing.
so
First of all,
Yeah.
just hats off to our new
Derek.
American president, Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis, the president of the United States.
That, first of all,
He-
that fight was crazy.
Oh, that
'cause
fight was insane. He was gassed after round one.
Even
Bro,
halfway during it,
Someone
when he stopped,
Soul
it was
tweeted
like
me.
my eye.
Yeah,
Like, hold up my eye.
Yo,
Like,
after
I'm
round
like, he
one,
don't
I
wanna
was
be
like,
there.
after
Yeah.
round one, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think Lewis has anything left in the tank.
No.
He was gassing towards the end of the round, and Soul
13
replies.
seconds.
He goes, Derek Lewis is all gas. Like, that's just 100. He's
30
gassed from opening punch of the fight. He's winded. Yo,
Yeah.
Apparently,
And
someone
13
posted
seconds
today
to go
that he's
is
confirmed
when-
fighting Cormier in a month.
What?
For the title, apparently, yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
November
he-
4th.
and-
I don't like it.
Nah,
give the guy
give him
6
some
months.
time.
Yeah,
man.
what the hell?
Even like his
Even in his
post-back,
interview,
he was like, "Yo, I
Yeah.
need to sit my
Fuck
ass
what
down."
you.
Yeah.
He said,
Fuck
"Fuck what you talking about?
yeah.
Fuck all that bullshit you talking
I need to
about."
do cardio.
I'm trying to come to your show and smoke some weed with you.
Yeah.
Y'all
He's like, why'd you
Trump
take him
shit?
up? He's like, my balls were hot.
He's like, Trump hit me before this, you know what I mean? Told me I had to beat up the Russian, you know, and
He was
Putin
talking
and all
shit,
them,
making
us
him
look bad.
Fuck that. He said, "Fuck that USA in this hole."
Hell yeah. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, he looked winded. And it was
Best
13
post-fight
seconds left,
interview
bro.
ever.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
he's
know.
done. Yes. Oh, like,
I went absolutely ape shit.
Yeah, we did.
Bro, I
and
went
then he
so
dropped.
nuts.
It almost looked like a double kick.
Yo, he's just out, face down on the
Yeah.
mat, just
Yeah.
out. Oh my god.
But also,
Tony Ferguson,
yeah,
and Pettis,
Ferguson.
that
was the most exciting. Well, I mean, of course, the headline.
Realistically,
but the
Ferguson Khabib should probably be Khabib's next fight, but it
Well,
probably
he's
is
the
not
next
as
in
much.
line.
Yeah, but it's all. I mean, is he though?
Money.
To Dana White, is he, or is
That
or
was
is
like
$1
what the
billion
ranking-
next in line?
Word.
Rankings, or does Conor McGregor want a rematch that's gonna make the company $1 billion?
Well, there was
you
what
know?
was it? Their fools were talking about. Inside sources was talking about Khabib retiring after this and riding off into the
Like,
sunset.
perfectly?
Like people in his camp. It was on like I think Rogan when he was talking to
I think he has
Brandon
to.
Shaw.
I think he's gonna
Shaw
come
or
back just
whatever.
to redeem
He
himself
was
for
saying,
his for snapping
crazy.
post.
but I think that's even more why he
wanted to break his
why
neck in
he
the ring.
got out. You know, yeah, when it got broken up, he's like, shove him. He's like, get a pussy.
Yeah.
He spit at
I
him.
was loving that.
Yeah,
I was
amazing.
like, yeah,
That was
this
amazing.
is
That was
amazing.
amazing.
Fucking amazing.
He throws his mouth guard in there.
I
Because of all
only-
the personal shit, you know, and that warfare, that game that McGregor plays, you know, it can go one of two ways.
Of course.
It can make
Yeah.
Aldo, where you get emotional, you throw him off and you knock him out.
Yeah.
Or it can make a focused motherfucker even more focused
Yeah.
and just like train. And that's what Khabib
doesn't-
looked
Khabib
at.
doesn't play
the
that
whole
shit,
time.
bro.
He had balance in his step and was just, when McGregor after that first, no, he spent the whole round
on his
against
back.
the, yeah.
Second
And
round,
so-
he was just fucking.
and so, like, that whole time, and if you
got
notice,
moved.
when Khabib went to his corner, he didn't even sit down.
Nah.
They went to give him
Yeah, I
water. He
know.
said, nah.
Yeah.
He didn't even say. And so I was like, yo, he's smart because he played the games back. And McGregor, you see McGregor, like, looking over at his corner, and he just doesn't even sit down.
Yeah.
after the
I
first
noticed that
round.
too.
And
Interesting.
then the dude is like, here, water. He's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm chilling. That shit was crazy,
That was so
though,
fun
man.
to watch,
So
man.
fire.
That's like one of the best fights I've seen in like
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, the whole pay-per-view is amazing, man.
Yeah, it
from
was.
From the Lewis shit, all the fights are dope. The Lewis highlights and the surprise knockout. Also, that Pettis Ferguson fight was amazing,
was super good.
man.
Yeah.
It was so much
much
high
blood.
intensity.
Ferguson
so
Khabib would be a
bloody,
good
like-
fight too. Ferguson's
Yeah.
a fucking tool shed of a human being.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he has said some straight up scummy fucking things about opponents. and
Really?
shit. Oh yeah.
Like McGregor.
No, yeah, but like no, he told some past opponents something along the lines of like, I'm gonna put you in a cop hold and beat you like the thug you are, or something like that.
terrible.
Like that, you're a shitty person.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? you're,
Terrible.
You're a shitty person.
That's up there with we're talking about terrorists.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yo, oh, bro, Connor
Connor
definitely.
told like Mayweather
Bruh.
to dance for him
And the
shit.
thing is, I feel like you're doing that to someone like Khabib. There's a cultural barrier there of where, he doesn't fuck around like that. You know,
Yeah.
some people are gonna let that roll off. Battle rappers are gonna let that roll. You know what I'm saying? But there's cultural barriers that some people just you don't break them, and
I'll
that's
beat
you know?
your ass and your whole corner, bro. That shit was crazy.
I thought I don't know how.
And
he
then
did not think
just
that was tight,
McGregor in the
dude.
ring
Bro, when he
fighting like
hopped the
four
fence,
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
like
The fucking condor leap off the
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! And then what about the guy in the red that hops in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Sucker
was-
punches and
There
then
was a dude
gets
in the gray
knocked.
too that was socket like he was getting hit from both sides. McGregor.
There's
in the
somebody
ring.
that
shit was
Connor
crazy.
socked the fuck up
Yeah,
crazy.
dude, like jumped up on the top of the fence when Connor was sitting.
That
up
shit was
there.
Hey,
wild.
I
Connor
see.
threw the
I
first
see.
one
Only
punch.
in them comments. What up, Only?
Oh what?
What up?
Yes, sir.
What's really?
Man, there's a couple donations too. I know there's like a five,
Oh yeah,
that just popped up. And
Somebody asked where you can get this T-shirt. You can only get this T-shirt if you're an extra large. We only have it in XL.
Savage.
So go to rydordie.com, and we're gonna be making new shirts pretty soon with new designs. So get that when you can. But yeah, we're gonna get into fucking. It's the front door.
Oh.
Is that Kelly or something? No, Kelly's there. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna get into Pat Stay versus Danny Myers now from RBE.
Yep.
Lift His Soul or not Lift His Soul? I think it's just Rare
Pearly
Breeds.
Gates, wasn't it?
No, I don't know. I get confused
Pearly
about.
Gates.
Is it Pearly Gates? Okay.
That's the one that
I thought it was
Broken
just-
Bird was, wasn't it?
Isn't there events called Rare Breeds though?
I thought the event was the Pearly Gates event.
What was it
Maybe
called,
I'm wrong.
guys? Don't know.
I thought it was
Yeah,
Pearly
I thought
Gates
that's
event.
what I thought. Isn't
'Cause
it a sequel though?
It's the same
Was it
event
like
as
some
Mook
two-
and Verb.
Verb. Okay.
That's Pearly Gates.
I just always call it Rare Breeds for.
Yep.
All good. All right, so do you guys know any background info on this battle?
No.
Okay, so
I know you do, probably.
yeah, it's a short notice battle.
Real quick, too. Yo, these shirts are available. A couple of people asked. Onlyanil.com. You can get this. It's actually the artwork for the new Only Anil album.
Type that in, man. Type that in.
Oh,
man.
yeah, this
Spend
was a
some money,
replacement
man.
battle, huh?
Yeah, so basically,
Pat was supposed to have another battle.
Pat was supposed to battle. He was offered Ill Will or Shotgun Suge, and Pat was actually supposed to battle Danny in Australia a while ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's random as
So
fuck.
Pat's been wanting to battle Danny for a minute.
while.
And so Pat was offered.
He's so good.
He was offered
Yeah.
Ill Will or Shotgun Suge. He ended up taking Suge, and I think
OG, huh?
like a
Yeah.
couple weeks before the battle happened, it got pulled. So they had to get a replacement for him, and it was Danny Myers. So
Yep.
Fair.
and a lot of people reviewing this battle as kind of like a weird matchup, but Pat wanted to battle Danny.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually want to battle Danny. Like he's kind of got like the Jonai syndrome where a lot of people want to battle him.
Well, he's
Right.
punchy. He's always entertaining. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people tend to think he's an easy target.
Someone
for a lot
like
of reasons,
Pat,
you know
it's
what I mean?
like I can understand why someone like Pat would battle Danny, like with as much personality as Pat has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like on paper it seems kind of favorable for him, just because that's sort of outside Danny's comfort zone. Is but besides, I mean, his energy is insanely high. He can match Pat's energy for sure. It's just not as like engaging and personable as Pat. You know,
charismatic. He's just bar guy.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
he's gonna spaz. He's gonna say the craziest things of the battle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But Pat's also gonna have just like the simplest things that have people eating
He's like
out of his hand.
sarcastic humor.
Yeah.
It's like, I got a bullet or anything?
Nah, you good,
Oh,
bro.
I thought you were like impersonating Pat.
No, I was making sure before I turn back.
Like mid-line, do I got a burger?
Right.
But yeah, Pat's also got Tay-Rock next, and before this he battled Verb, and we were talking before the show started about how this kind of crazy streak that Pat's been on recently. And
That German battle where he trolls
yeah,
the crowd,
yeah.
bruh.
everybody make
Oh
noise
my
if you have AIDS.
Yo, that shit is so fucking tight.
Yeah, I'll just
Where the
make my
typical punchline hits
it's
and deliver
gonna
it
sound
like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yo,
So
I don't even know
good.
what he's saying, but that guy's sick.
That's so funny.
Boy, I am saying
never seen
absolutely.
that.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen
Yo,
that.
it's like
It's
a
not
viral
up yet, that's
Facebook
why.
round. He straight trolls this German crowd. It's so he goes, boy, I am saying absolutely nothing right now.
Yeah. He's like,
But
when
based
I-
on how
you ain't
tough
never
that it
seen
sounds and
that?
my hand gestures, I ain't fucking around.
Oh my
And then it's like, something about the setup. Man, he like narrates what he's
Oh
doing.
my
And then
God.
my voice starts to get louder like this, and there's the punchline.
Yo, it's so good.
Oh my
And then at
god.
the
Like
end,
my
he's
words
like,
where the typical
what does he say?
punchline
Like,
hits and
make
deliver it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my.
Everyone's like, ah!
They go nuts.
And then
He's like,
shit
make
at
some
the
noise
end.
if you have AIDS.
Yeah, he's like, on the count of 3, make some noise. If you have a 1, 2, 3, like, oh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh,
That's
bro.
genius.
The whole battle came out too, but yeah, that round is just it's him
Yeah.
trolling.
I've never seen that.
It's
I need to watch
so
that
good.
ASAP.
But yeah, I think Pat's been on like a tear recently. It's kind of interested.
Big
It's
time.
interesting coming from the point of like I feel like after he battled Hollow, there was this weird like area he was in where he wasn't really like rated heavy.
He battled Big K after he kind of lost to Big K.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then people were like, "Oh, maybe Pat's
Well, there's
human."
a few battles.
You have
know
a
what I
you have a
mean?
debatable battle with Hollow, and you lose to Big K, and then people. And not even like he didn't get landslided by K by any means, you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
that battle's still hella rewatchable too. He just stumbled a couple of times,
Yeah.
and K was pretty much like perfect
Yeah.
in the battle. But yo, you have a debatable with
George.
probable GOAT.
Yeah.
Then debatable like the best at the time, especially K wasn't losing to anybody at that time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden people are just like, oh, maybe Pat's not who he was. And it's
Right.
like, nah,
Well, I
that's
think
not
there was like a
true.
series of events between the Sharon title match, my match
You
with
too.
him, Calico.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was like where because for a while Pat looked invincible,
Yeah.
and then there was like, oh,
And then there was
he can be
uninspired
beat.
Pat.
Yeah, you know, and he can be beat, and he was kind of uninspired and had
Yeah,
a
he
few
seemed like he
matches.
wasn't
Shouted you
caring.
out recently though, and even said, "Fuck that cop out shit about being uninspired against you. Like you
Yeah.
beat me straight up. I respect the shit out
Yeah.
of that. Pat's such a real one to begin with.
Yeah.
Like he has no shame in ever like admitting if he thinks like
Yeah,
someone
he
got him.
definitely
you know
seems
what I'm
like
saying?
he's got some motivation back that he didn't have. It seems
Oh,
like he's
absolutely, yeah.
reinvigorated. in.
Definitely. He
Because I
doesn't
could
seem
tell
bored
that
anymore.
I could tell that fool was going through
He
like a
got
phase
hella
where he
bored.
was like, not
Yeah.
fucking with it or just not inspired or whatever
He
it is.
definitely got bored.
He's in his bag though, bro. I mean,
Oh,
Pat
yes.
stay on
He had a
tennis.
kid, got some new teeth.
Yeah.
Why not? He's in his bag.
He's on like a new diet now too. He's
yeah.
like fucking eating right.
He's got
and,
them shoes. You feel me?
Yo, those
pulls
light
them
up
off.
shoes.
Cool.
He's got them LA gears.
Hey, pass me a paper towel right there.
Oh no.
Chopping something? Well, yeah, we got. You know what I'm saying?
He looks newly inspired
Nah,
for
shit,
sure.
we still got this. Too.
Definitely.
I just need to wipe my nose.
Hey, good luck, only. Love
All right,
you, bro.
guys. You guys got your headphones?
Yeah, let's do this shit.
We out here.
It's fucking good.
All right.
Oh,
shout out
with
Ori.
with the dub.
God bless the man that stands in front of these bars, motherfucking bar guy.
Oh, he does something funny right here. I remember.
Who, Pat?
Yeah.
And on my left, who you be? Pat, stay, man. Dark side, say something about it, huh? Make some noise, man. All right, we just flipped the coin first.
Side note: I think the battle before this was Big K versus Iron, and I remember like when they were coming out to stage, somebody was like, "Big K." With a crowd full of nerds, like saying what he would say, and Big K is like, "I'll still punch you in the face." Like, doesn't laugh, it just looks directly at the stool, and then it just gets hella quiet. K's just kind of on stage, like,
Yep.
I was like, "Oh my god!"
Classic
Jesus
K.
Christ.
Round is on Pat. Let's go. It's like that.
He's pumping up his shoes up
Fans
there.
have been waiting. Anticipation. The media desperate to cover. Battle rap. Where they threaten each other for an hour straight and say they slept with their mothers. It's not a joke.
Not a joke.
See, Pat be joking and shit. It's real shit, bro. No, real shit. I'll fucking choke slam you like the Big Show. Listen, dude, I don't know who the fuck you think you sound realistic to. I'll come to your little parallel universe and slap the shit out you.
Let's
Go! Showing off the goods. LAgear.com.
Big ass shoe.
Yeah, dude, totally.
Size 15.
Holds it like Fresco holds a gun.
Seriously.
Bruh. Those aren't the Marty McFlys. Those are the Biff Tannins, bro.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Man.
Yeah, you like them kicks?
Future Biff.
Tight as fuck. Just letting you know, sucker. I'll air mags and light you up.
Okay.
Hey, New York, what up? Hey, from my debut, they said, don't come out here and joke with them. And what I do, came up here and fucking roasted them. Tell me what the fuck to do. Bitch, I'm king comfortable. There's no crowd I struggle adjusting to. Fully functional. You never know how I'll come at you. Make fun of you, then it's hanging chucks. A power line just sneaks up on you. Yeah. I lime a bean in a time machine. I'll make you a vegetable in the future. When I heard that, I said, yep, definitely a loser.
Bruh,
That's so good, like,
it's so simple. That's
real.
the type of shit that he has an edge on, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
It doesn't
so
have to, people act like this
personable.
shit gotta be so separate where it's like you have to either be serious or funny. It's like, nah, Pat really blends
And the
two.
over
does everything
complicating
well.
of shit, like if
why him
you
and Hollow is such a
contrast
good
this
match.
performance and Mook's is so complex that it's like not it wasn't an enjoyable like during watching it live
you're
for the
right.
crowd. It like
'Cause you can't
lost, it had
digest
like
it
no
live.
personality.
Yeah.
This is the opposite where it's so simple but so much more effective.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
People want to listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lime a bean in a time machine.
That's so funny.
I'll make you a vegetable in the future.
Here's the best.
When I heard that, I said, yep, definitely a loser. Hey,
It's a great line.
So your rhymes make people laugh. Party har har. The fans, the crowd snickers. They go nuts. While mine are out of this world. I have Mars bars. You're a candy wrapper, huh?
Watch, he grabs the chick.
Oh, that poor woman.
Oh, and the best part is this when he's doing it, like everyone's just standing. Yeah, he just keeps doing it, which is so Danny. You know what I mean? After landing a lot, but he's so committed to it. You know what I mean?
So good.
Candy wrapper, huh?
So
Oh my God, bro.
And Pastor's gonna clown me and you goddamn right. Hey, turn around for me, baby.
Oh yeah, this was mean.
Clown me and you goddamn right. Hey, turn around for me, baby. Hey. She letting you know it's gonna be a long ass night.
Oh my God.
Damn, he was really mean to that poor woman.
Shakes her long ass isn't necessarily bad. You know what I mean?
She's just,
Pat,
it's
dude,
unfortunate.
It's better than a flat ass.
It's just unlucky placement for her more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, she was just in the crossfire. There was going to be a female in the area that was going to be the butt of that joke, so to speak. And it happened. It's unlucky for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy, man.
He obviously didn't deliberately, like, oh, I'm going to clown this chick, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was just like, someone's getting hit.
I'm just getting started, okay? We just warming up, baby.
Jazz reactions are like my favorite, too.
Hey, I get why you're mad, dude. I don't give a fuck. I get why you're mad, dude.
Oh, it's
Hold
Justice. Justice McFly.
I don't try half
Pesci
as
saw
hard.
it.
And
Yeah, I remember he was there. There was a lot of people at this event, man. Like,
Word.
I think I've said this. Teddy Grizzle was at this event.
Oh wow.
Amazing. Shout out to T.
Really?
Grizz.
Yeah.
Shout out to T. Grizz.
I don't give a fuck. I get why you're mad, dude. Yo, hold up. I don't try half as hard and I still pass you. You be rapping till your veins pop out, and me? Relax, smooth, laugh, joking, back stroking, rubber dinghy on my back floating. You butterfly dive, swimming your heart out, and I still lap you. Styrofoam noodle slap you. I be mad too. You try so hard. But when you're just this natural, you don't have to. That's a tough pill to swallow, and I'm every style in a capsule packed full. You can't teach this shit in no classroom. You want bars? We can do that too. I grab you, detach you, leave your head lying on your front door like knocking on a castle. Dan who?
Crazy.
That whole bit was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Bro,
You're
that shit
just
is
this
so
natural, you don't have to. That's a tough pill to swallow, and I'm every style in a capsule packed full. You can't teach this shit in no classroom. You want bars? We can do that too. I grab you, detach you, leave your head lying on your front door like knocking on a castle. Dan who? Come on!
That's so
He's cooking.
Yeah? Dan who? I swing on him like bamboo. Deal with him. Shiggy and Drake. I study dance moves, then I'm stealing them. Donatello looking ass. You got the wackest weapon. I'll take it from you, crack you, split you open, then you'll get a staph infection. Raphael. Bad as hell? Not to mention the size difference. Keep staring. Hold up. Keep staring. You'll get I'll put a band on your head and leave your eyes missing. Casey Jones. You don't want me
Put
to
a
get...
band on your head and leave your eyes missing?
Yeah,
The
that's-
Ninja Turtle shit?
Yeah.
Bruh.
It's crazy, man.
It's so good.
Crazy.
Put a band on your head and leave your eyes missing. Casey Jones. You don't want me to get in my bag. Bang, your brain coming out your stomach like krang. Dang.
I love the delivery on that too.
It's so simple
fucking
too.
cool.
It's like he doesn't need to overcomplicate the line or make it rhyme with hella shit. It's so straight to the point. You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
staring. Hold up. Keep staring. You'll get I'll put a band on your head and leave your eyes missing, Casey Jones. You don't want me to get in my bag. Bang, your brain coming out your stomach like krang. Dang. That's very fire.
That's very fire.
Yo, you know what's really hilarious, man?
Go.
Or I mean, I guess it's not hilarious, but he seems more comfortable in New York than he does in Toronto.
Yo.
Yeah.
And everybody's
Honestly,
always like, "Well, what would Pat do if he was in the New York stage?"
I think
you know,
he probably just got honestly probably got a little bored battling in just Toronto to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like
you know,
almost more
limited.
pressure. Like, oh, you're the man. Everyone,
Here,
you know.
yeah.
Whereas like it's almost like that. Like people writing on like, what's he? One, it creates like I'm gonna kill it, but also it's like not as much pressure in a way. 'Cause it's not as much expected.
Of
you know
course.
what I mean? It's kind of motivating.
Your brain coming at your stomach like krang. Dang. He getting fucked up. Michelangelo nunchucks. Them 2 bars was off the chain.
Bruh.
So who's the Ninja Turtles, huh?
That whole
You
Ninja
4
Turtle
brothers?
shit was
yeah, it was
fire.
fucking awesome.
That was
Fucked up. Michelangelo nunchucks. Them 2 bars was off the chain.
the delivery too.
So who's the Ninja Turtles, huh? You 4 brothers? I'll leave your bodies where you were raised at, in a New York gutter. You are not ready. Pot belly, top heavy, hot, sweaty. Please, dog, you throw a punch, I bebop, you get rock steady.
He's still going off that Ninja Turtle.
That's, yeah, he has that. Yeah. I was gonna say he said that to Mars.
Yeah, but he like remixed it kind of.
Your body's where you were raised at, in a New York gutter. You are not ready. Pot belly, top heavy, hot, sweaty. Please, dog, you throw a punch, I bebop, you get rock steady.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah.
So hold up. I beat Verb.
This round is crazy.
He gets Mook, I get you.
Speaking of him and Verb, that reminds me because I just watched it the other day. He did the female thing, like, so how he pulled her, like, turn around. He did the something look like a boy, make you look like a boy, like jazz naked,
Yeah.
which like was a room shaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that just reminded me because he said Verb and jazz is right there.
Yeah.
Mook,
Jazz
I
getting a little
get you.
thicker these days, though. You know what I'm saying? Jazz getting some cakes these days.
Yeah.
He gets Mook, I get you.
Some star crashes.
Makes plenty sense. Maybe I'll lose on purpose tonight, and next event I'll get Eminem.
So good.
But hey,
Bruh.
it's all good. Let's hear all these New Jersey punches he'll use on me. The New Jersey twerk punches he'll use on me. And you can tell they're all recycled because they won't have nothing to do with me. Time.
Yep. Really
I
good
love
round.
how they showed the clip of him with the shoe.
That round was crazy.
Just
Yeah.
cradling
That
a
was
shoe. That was a
fucking nuts.
really good
Yeah,
round.
stupid.
I back myself. Big ass nigga like
Should I keep it at the same volume?
It's so loud.
No, it's
It's the highs
this
in Danny's
this this battle suffered from mic issues like hella bad.
I think Danny just got higher highs.
Yo. I back myself. Big ass nigga like you will get slapped to death. My goons, like these Air Mags you got on, they come strapped they self. My conscience, come on, bro, we gonna do this all night. We gonna do this all night. We
I
do.
love Danny's energy.
I
Yeah,
gave
oh,
him an
it's
excuse to
so
take his
good.
shoe off again.
On this all night. My conscience said, nigga, you 5'7" versus this tall ass. Grab something. Mac dumping more than Tennessee. Me violent.
Grab something.
Tall ass.
Yo.
Grab something.
Yo. Danny gets better to me every battle. You know what I'm saying?
5'7" versus this tall ass. Grab something. Mac dumping. More than Tennessee. Me volunteer to hit Pat Summit. It's 3 a.m.
Okay,
this
hold
is
on.
all
Pause.
day.
Yeah, that's a sports bar. Okay, the Tennessee Volunteers is their college team, and Pat Summit was the coach of the Tennessee Volunteers women's college basketball team.
Let's go, women's sports.
You're talking about it. Really, is that an obscure reference, or are they pretty
Summit,
well known?
I feel like Big K might have had a Pat Summit line. Too.
Okay, so it's not that obscure.
It's
okay.
possible. She's like the winningest female basketball coach of all time. She's the winningest female coach in anything of all time.
Shit. Okay, well then not obscure at all.
Volunteer to hit Pat Summit. It's 3 a.m.
He fucks with Tennessee.
Yeah, he fucks with Tennessee. Yeah.
This is all day. This is me volunteer to hit Pat Summit. It's 3 a.m. This is all day. This is all day.
Let's go.
This is all day. Bar guy. It's 3 a.m. in his house. I catch him while he sleep, then let the iron peel. This the second time I hollow caught him lying still. Dying's real. Woo. They said your name, dying's real. They said your name, I grabbed the gauge faster. Cause you look proud when daylight was calling you a slave master. Hey bastard, rusty knife, I push it through slow, then watch your eyes as you die so I can look at you go.
Hey, that was hot.
That's fucking crazy.
That was really hot.
Hell yeah.
And I like that Danny, I wonder how much it took him to lower his energy to that. Yeah. That's the lowest point of energy he's ever had in any battle. But to make the line hit that way.
He wrote all 3 rounds the day the battle was booked and spent a month practicing calming down to deliver that bar.
That's hilarious.
No, that's good though.
But no, that's
you know
fire.
what I'm saying?
I like to see
that.
that
That shit's
from him.
great, bro. It's he sold the line the right way. Because the line doesn't hit if he delivers it. Energetic, you know? Yeah, exactly.
No, that was so good. That was so good.
Dying's real. They said your name, dying's real. They said your name, I grabbed the gauge faster. Cause you look proud when daylight was calling you a slave master. Hey bastard, rusty knife, I push it through slow, then watch your eyes as you die so I can look at you go.
Fire.
You ain't bulletproof, hoe. I rip a lung out of rap.
Yo, hey, Danny's follow-ups to his next line. He's the best at it,
You ain't
bro.
bulletproof,
No, he's the best at it though. He does it to it's like his transitional line. Bro, his segue game, the rhyming segue game is
your eyes
Danny's my
as you
favorite.
die so I can look at you go. You ain't bulletproof, hoe. I rip a lung out of rap. If y'all really believe PG, where the fuck the gunpowder pack? Hey, y'all. Y'all remember when Ewing missed that layup versus the Pacers?
That's fire.
Y'all remember when Ewing missed that layup versus the Pacers? That reminds me of this bitch. You get Patrick the shot up close, he won't hit shit. You rap about body slamming niggas. I can see that shit.
Hey, and that was Pat's one of his first
I'll
bars.
choke slam you like the Big Show. Yeah.
So it's so predictable. That's great. That he's like, you rap about body slamming.
You rap about body slamming niggas.
Facts.
I can see that shit. Then I seen Calico punk your ass and I believe that shit. When you was in Canada, you wouldn't lose for anything. When I heard you was coming to America, I didn't think you'd be semi-king. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. Tragedy comes without warning. My nigga bought a brand
That's
new
such a good setup to me.
What?
Just the life is crazy or whatever. Tragedy comes without warning. I don't remember the follow-up even, but I just like that fucking setup. Just tragedy comes without warning. Like it's a hella real ass thing to say.
Danny has
interesting
hella
rhyme
lines.
scheme,
He
you know
has
what I mean?
hella lines like that though.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
it's on like a life trial and trib type
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He like peppers in
I
those
like
lines.
setups
Yeah,
like
me
that,
too.
You know what I mean? Or even punches, but I like shit like that, definitely.
Yeah.
Life
It's
is
so
crazy.
different from the norm.
Tragedy.
Yeah.
Life is crazy. Life is crazy. Tragedy comes without warning. My nigga bought a brand new crib when everything was going south for him. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. A lot of homies can vouch for me. My nigga lost his kids in the fire the same night as the housewarming. Bitch!
That's crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
Bitch! I've been beasting for years. I ripped the meat from my peers, then make meat from their tears. I combine those, turn the oven on, watch the heat till it's seared, set the table, grab a fork, then feast on their fears. First.
That's something Verb would say and then follow it up with like, lyrical tsunami.
Lyrical meal.
That's bon appetit, lyrically.
Feast on their fears.
That's fine.
First, you'll get both these fists. Then you'll go these clips till your soul eclipse. First, you'll get both these fists. Then you'll go these clips till your skull eclipse. Then your throat be slit. Then your soul be lit. Then our roles be switched. I uphold these shits. Then I use multiple guns. How's that for a multi, bitch? I roast these flicks.
The tightest thing is none of this
amazing.
was meant for twerk. Clearly,
Yep.
none of this was meant for twerk. That's the one thing that Pat's closer fully backfires
That whole
on.
fucking then our roles be switched.
That shit was great,
like
bro.
that shit was sick, bro.
Multiple guns, how's that be lit? Then go these clips till you.
I gotta run that
First,
scheme back.
you'll get both these fists. Then you'll go these clips till your skull eclipse. Then your throat be slit. Then your soul be lit. Then our roles be switched. I uphold these shits. Then I use multiple guns. How's that for a multi, bitch? I roast these clips.
That's crazy.
I roast these
Roles
clicks.
be switched,
I'm talking
that's
to
such a
niggas.
good line.
Tell Bishop he can collect his nickel plate. That's what I'm offering, nigga. You know what happens? You know what happens when UFC don't work out? You're a cornball. The irony, years later you still get beat with arm bars. Trust me.
That's fire.
Trust me. Trust me. The blade is sick and it's not little. If Dana cut Patrick, y'all erase this bitch to the hospital. I got it on me. I got it on me. A lot of niggas got shot down from the...
I've heard multiple Danica Patrick lines to Pat, but Dana cut Patrick.
Yeah,
Danny
race
has
in
an
the
edge
hospital.
on
didn't catch it
using
like that. I was
them.
just-
Danny has the
Yeah,
edge over
that's fire.
everybody who's ever used one on him.
Race him to the hospital.
I
That's
fucks with
fire.
It's sick and it's not little. If Dana cut Patrick, y'all erase this bitch to the hospital. I got it on me.
That's crazy.
I got it on me. A lot of niggas got shot down from the snub, but if Pat down to find what's on my way, she better bounce from the club. Vanilla Ice got hung from a window. We
Bruh.
just can't get a win, cause we seen Suge leave the white boy hanging again.
Damn.
Family played him. Now it turns out Danny slayed him. Y'all got the GOAT versus Battle Rap's Channing Tatum. After you shot down.
Look at Pat. He's just like,
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's like,
It's like when I called it's like when I called Fresco Enrique Iglesias.
I know.
Like,
He's like a
"That's
handsome guy.
Just can't get a win. Cause we seen Suge leave the white boy hanging again. Family played him. Now it turns out Danny slayed him. Y'all got the GOAT versus Battle Rap's Channing Tatum. After you shot down. After you shot down, I stand next to you, then I squat down. Like, gee, Pat, after watching you versus Sharon, I thought you knew how to block rounds. You got your whole...
That was fire.
You got
They
your
don't know
whole
that.
style
Yeah.
from
They don't know
John
this.
B.
Yeah.
This is a great round.
Yeah.
You got your whole style from John B. Whole style from John B.
That's hilarious.
Bruh.
The look
And
of
the pause
concern.
is so good.
Oh, it's great.
You got your whole style from John B.
The look of concern.
A white boy with swag.
White boy with swag? Oh my god.
God, he's
A
killing
white
it.
boy with swag. Bitch, you so wrong. I guess you beat up Thanos and only took the Soul Stone. You stole him right in front of your girl.
Bro, this
thinking
round
that bitch betrayed.
is insane. Every
swag.
line in this round
Yeah,
is
it's hitting.
crazy, bro. I think I'm edging
Bitch,
this
you
round to
so
Danny.
wrong.
Yeah, I got Danny first.
Yo, that whole timing though, also, you know, that's
Danny's-
one thing you could say, like,
Someone
you know,
said
going
Danny's in the
into it,
chat.
someone, you know, critiquing that, like, you could be like, especially in terms of this matchup, like, oh, he doesn't have his, like, even though it's talking about charisma and that well, this, even the, like, negative space of that pause and looking in the crowd,
that's
it's
who
not
he's
like it
doing
evokes a big reaction, but it gives his shit
It sells
space
the
to,
point,
like,
too.
Yeah, and he really believes what he's
Yeah,
saying.
Danny's
bro.
pacing in this battle is really good.
great,
too, 'cause
yeah.
like in the past, I've been like critical about how like
rushes.
aggressive and rushing it is, but like
Oh, his
like,
energy is very
his
balanced in
like,
this. It's good,
like,
man.
and he's doing that like this shit earlier, like with the like look at you go or whatever. He's doing tonal switches. He's doing like this is like damn near the best paced Danny that I've
For sure,
I've
bro.
seen
Yeah,
in a
and the
while,
round
you feel
has
me?
like arcs, and you know
Which
what I'm
shows
saying.
battle IQ because you kind of have to do that with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, you
know what I mean?
absolutely
Yeah.
have to do.
And this shit
battling
doesn't
him,
sound.
it's been the same shit.
and
Like I had
Danny's-
to like think of.
Yeah,
like,
and this
oh,
doesn't
shit.
sound as forced either.
No, not
it's
at all.
way more natural to me.
For
like
sure.
it's not a, you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
so
he
salute
had,
to Danny
he knew,
though, for real.
I'm sure he knew as soon as it was confirmed. Like, well, I have to be different than I've ever been in any battle because this isn't just because most people that Danny battles, he can just beat bar for bar
Yeah.
because every bar is going to be a punchline,
Yeah.
and most people
It's hard
don't
to
run
keep
like
up
that.
with.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And his energy too. Nobody can keep Danny's
Yeah.
energy for
Yeah.
3
Right,
rounds
right.
with that level of bars. But Pat like has that like the different factor,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is dope to see Danny like took into
Be knowledge-
account.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that shows high battle IQ.
zero twerk references is
Yep.
fucking impressive.
Yeah,
man.
it's hella direct.
He didn't even say like I twerked backed out or
yeah,
anything
straight
like
up.
that.
Yeah.
He could have easily had a line about it, like
Yep.
you know, he
Yep.
could have wasted 8 bars talking
Yeah,
about
for
it.
real.
Yeah. This is
A
fire.
white boy with swag? Bitch, you so wrong. I guess you beat up Thanos and only took the soul stone. Get stole on right in front of your girl, then get that bitch betrayed. In case that hotel how you got hit with that extended stay, it's a different day.
Pretty tight. Pretty good.
Bro,
Take it back.
I watched this live and I was like, it's boring. I'm like, maybe the
Danny's in the chat.
pay-per-view was glitching or something.
I know.
I don't
Hey,
feel
Danny's
I
in the chat.
I was
remember
thinking that
this
too,
just
bro.
bar after
Shout out to
bar
Danny.
fire.
Well,
you got-
Danny's in the
probably
chat.
at the pay-per-view there was hella mic issues.
Yeah.
Basically what happened is on the mic you're probably privy to this, Chase, it's called a noise gate.
Yeah.
So it's like you
It
lock
cuts
it
it
down
off.
to a certain volume, so anything below that volume or above that volume, it will just cut it.
Right,
So whenever
right.
somebody wasn't rapping and it would just dip below a volume, it would just cut.
Sounds like it's cutting in and out.
yeah, and it
shit,
was
yeah.
really distracting. Like
Yeah.
whenever somebody would finish a bar, it would just go
Yeah, you gotta
silent.
raise that threshold on that gate, baby.
I wasn't in charge of the audio.
So do that in
yeah.
post.
Yo, Danny's in the chat right now. Shout out to Danny. He was just saying,
yeah.
he's like, thank you guys for recognizing that I switched it up. You have to do that with me.
Yeah.
Straight the fuck
Danny.
up.
High battle like
Straight
I'm
up.
peeping.
Got hit with
Me
that
versus
extended
y'all too soon. Hey, let's go, Danny. Let's go.
In a parallel universe. I will.
Let's go.
Get stole on right in front of your girl, then get that bitch betrayed. In case that hotel how you got hit with that extended stay, it's a different day. And you on the ground with this shit, this whack MC got another 2 rounds of this shit.
Round 1,
Yes.
Danny to me, bro. Every line.
I would
Round
say-
1 to me, I'll say Danny.
I would say by a pretty comfortable margin. I got
Yo.
Danny in the first, but I'm not saying Pat's first was bad.
No,
by
Pat's
any
first
means.
is good.
Super good.
I remember his second is nuts.
Here's the thing, though, too, to me, that's also a big difference. Pat's round, I feel like they were pretty similar in time. Pat's round felt longer. It didn't. It had a couple of like sort of dipping points. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Danny, it was the pacing to it like the whole way, man.
Yeah.
I think
It was a perfect cohesive round. You know what
I
I'm
think,
saying?
yeah, I remember when I seen it, I thought Pat, I remember thinking they were both killing it, but I just love Pat's performance. But watching it back, man, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I might have to give, for the same reason, give it to Danny. Like, if it wasn't, he showed personality and, you know, gave what wasn't expected. And then he also performed his shit at a high level.
Yeah, oh yeah, he
and like
did
you said,
him
the
too.
lows and Pats, like, it was more noticeable here, I felt like, than
Definitely.
when I watched it live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy first round by both. Maniac is worth watching.
I want to
Marcus.
teach
Oh
you.
yeah, I just finished.
Okay?
Really?
Yeah, it's
Fire.
really good.
I need you
Really
to
good. I like man.
you hear me? I want to teach them. That's right. Okay?
Good.
I need you to listen to me. I'm not doing all that lyrical shit this round. I'm gonna spit that shit. You gotta go home, look in the mirror to think about it. See, when you think your rhymes go over people's heads, it makes you so smart and technical. No, that
there's
makes
the
you
gap.
dumb for not being able to make the shit more accessible. Sorry. You turn it up. You hear the shit?
There we go.
More, can you hear me? More accessible. And a verse jam-packed with punchlines doesn't mean that it's well written. Calico had more punches than Lux did, but with Lux it just felt different, you know?
Facts.
I'm not saying you whack, I'm just saying you're boring. I'm a man of many hats. I'm a man of many hats, and you're sway in the morning, but no dames come to your show. Listen to me, okay?
That's a great line.
Sway in the morning, but no dames come to your show. Your punches are dope, but you're only appealing to one demographic. You're something you're gross. See, you came here to get lyrical. I came here to embarrass you. You want to hear the truth, old man? Let me make this clear to you. The reason so many people no-show you is not because they're scared of you. It's because they just don't respect you enough to actually prepare for you.
That's cold.
Surf backs out on Solomon, and the fans won't let him live with it. 20 people back out on him? Danny Myers, who gives a shit? So fuck
See,
them.
that's the other thing about Pat. I felt like Pat makes almost more moments, but has less hits landed. You feel me? Like, which is predictable for this matchup because that's kind of the case, period, with most people versus Danny because everything is a punch. You know what I mean? But like those moments that he does have are just haymakers.
Yeah, and he has
what I mean?
several moments in remaining in this battle that are like these standout moments.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that gate is kind of taken away a lot.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I didn't notice it at all when I have like the smart TV or whatever, and it was the sound quality was perfect on my TV.
Yeah. It's the mics are just kind of fucked.
So fuck them bars you gotta Google to figure out. I spit that shit, you gotta go home, look in the mirror and think about. You just an everyday rapper. My bars sever brain matter. I'll say some shit to make you go home and pass out resumes after. See, you nice with the pen, but a pencil penetrates fast. Stab you in the heart, then start to twist. So hard that it sharpens it and flip it the other way backwards if you try to make this a race matter, bitch.
Erase matter.
Right?
Okay.
Do you really think you're one of the best? Why ain't you popping? Who's holding you back? The Illuminati? If you were really one of the best, they would have put you in the movie Body, but you don't see the big picture.
You don't see the big picture.
That's fire. I'm in it as the white racist. I literally think that's what he's credited as. White supremacist.
I'm pretty sure it's something like that. White racist rapper or white supremacist
So
rapper.
good.
Put you in the movie. If you were really one of the best, they would have put you in the movie Body, but you don't see the big picture.
Illuminati movie.
But you don't see the big picture. A pro when you shoot the shotty, but the real tools that you have, you don't know how to use them properly. You don't know you're shooting zombies. And what I basically just said, if you're not aiming for a head, then you're just wasting all your legs. You got 2 arms.
Bruh, that is
Just listen, man.
it's like so simple and good and a real double entendre for those people out there who don't know what double entendres are.
definitely
like
a
when
couple
Moot,
entendres.
like when Moot calls himself and he's like quadruple entendre, and it's like, no, that's just a thing that sounds like another thing. That what Pat just said means something 2 different ways said the same way, and that's what a double entendre is. You know what I'm saying? That and it's simple but so effective, bro. If you're not aiming for a head, you're wasting all your lead. Like, bruh,
That's crazy.
it's so simple and good.
Yeah, for real.
He often has those little pairings like just the perfect things that rhyme too.
Yeah. Oh,
Aside from the
his
punch
selection,
aspect, but
it's
just
like it's almost fresco his word selection and shit.
Yeah.
Very unique words and phrases. He did it a ton against me.
Yeah.
Oh man, he had just like shit that the words nobody's
Hella
put
tight.
together against.
Even the word Illuminati, there's hella rhymes I've heard on that shit.
Yeah,
and fucking that whole
body.
mutant zombie, and then tools how to use them properly. Like all of that was like Pat's hella fucking. He does have those perfect little pairings, and it's like
and
like,
it's
fuck, why did I
super
think of
like
that?
I feel like those spurts just like probably just come. He's just like chilling. And it just comes to him conversationally type of shit. Because he comes up with things like that freestyling if you just talk to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you like are running bars with him or something like that, like his brain works that quick. It's really insane.
He's really cold on the word selection when he's not saying things like fag.
I'll air Megs and light him up. When he first said it, I was like, who's Meg? What's that shoe got to do with Meg?
I'm more than a rapper. If you're not aiming for a head, then you're just wasting all your lead. Yeah, you got 2 arms up, but you just chasing something dead. Use your brain. Take it from me.
Bruh!
Before it gets taken from them.
Another double entendre to follow it and on the same topic. That's and with like the arm movements, that was perfect too.
How it transforms the 2 arms and then
Brains, take it from you got 2 arms up, but you just chasing something dead. Use your brains, take it from me. Before it gets taken from them. But hey, either way, with me, you a walking dead man. And I'ma keep on pushing you back like LeBron when he rocked the headband. We almost around 3, and it's already off with the head, man. And I didn't even have to mention your 10 kids or that 12 grand. But damn.
But damn.
not that little
But damn.
Like the crowd just
those
knows.
little touches.
The crowd just knows something special is coming.
I know. Yeah, I love that little shit that Pat does.
Yeah.
It makes you like him so much more charismatic, and you just like him more. Right off the bat.
Definitely. It makes whatever's coming, you're waiting for it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
He's choreographed. He's pantomiming the mood he's transitioning into. You know,
and you know he's setting up something that you know he knows is funny or fire. So therefore you're like, well, fuck, if he knows what this movement's about to be,
this is gonna be good.
And he came up with it and has run it 1,000 times. Holy shit, what are we about to hear? You know what I'm saying?
So good.
But damn. Come on, 10 kids? That bitch be missing periods like a run-on sentence, and I heard it.
Come on, 10 kids?
That's so perfect.
Run on. That's crazy.
That's so good.
It's like
And
a
there's
run-on
nothing forced. Like it sets up exactly what you need to know.
Yeah.
It
And
lets
it
you know
happens
10
to
kids.
rhyme.
There's the run on. There's the missing periods. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck.
sentence, and I heard it.
Crazy.
That bitch be missing periods like a run-on sentence, and I heard
And that's not even the hardest line of this.
Like,
little thing.
Yo, you know what, too? Like, what I just kind of thought about is the fact that if you look at Danny Myers and you look at someone like Tay-Rock, there's a lot of similarities and strengths. Tay-Rock punches a lot. You know, every 2 to 4, kind of the same. They punch different ways, have their own
Rock
style.
though does a little more. He does a couple of Pat-ish type thing, like between lines and shit like that. It's me, little bro. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny lets his bars speak for him, and he'll yell if something's super hot. But Tay-Rock, when he says something that he knows is hot and the crowd knows is hot too, he's gonna talk that shit in between, like Khabib was doing to Connor. You know what I'm saying?
And Rock
Bro, the
has
shit he did to
funny
chest,
shit
the shit he did to
now.
chest is my favorite.
Every
bro.
now and then, Rock has hilarious shit.
It's
too.
me, little
You know
bro.
what I mean? And I think he almost has to do that against Pat, you know, because that
Oh,
whole
for
X
sure.
factor of Pat's like personality is gonna kill it out there,
Especially in England.
Especially in
London.
London. Yeah, exactly.
Also, they're going to be really excited to see Rock as
of
well.
course.
Sure.
Rock is a great. It's like the perfect
First time
URL royal
there,
personality
too.
for Pat to battle.
Yeah. And Rock has been wanted this match.
Oh,
too.
I know. He's talked about it forever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fire.
It's so good.
I heard he got an 11th.
This line
And I heard he got an 11th coming. Figured he learned a lesson from it. Maybe all your opponents pulling out last minute were trying to tell you something.
Was that Mike P? Was that Mike P? Are you sure?
I met that kid. He was a fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Jay Black is somewhere in there too. I think.
I heard he got an 11th coming.
Yeah, it's
perfect rhyme again.
It's
No
perfect.
force to just set up a rhyme like it.
Perfect.
He's laughing it up.
Danny's just like, you a fool. He's just like, you a fool for this.
I see you, Peach Panther. Hey, hold up. Nanny Myers. Most inconsistent Plan B buyer. Could change a diaper with his hands behind him.
Oh my God.
Trying to convince the fans he's violent. You soft as a flower. Danny lying. Man, please. You home with, hey, he home with the kids. Family time and candy bribing. Babies climbing all on him and their jammies crying to Bambi dying. Yeah, you be running the streets. Double backpack, twin strollers, and one on a leash.
Oh this whole sequence of performance.
The physical elements,
Yeah.
the baby
Climbing on him, crying to Bambi dying.
Oh my God. Family time and candy bribing.
Oh
like,
my God.
Oh, wow.
Fuck, Pat.
Trying to
is
convince
so
the
fucking good.
That is dead, bro. That's one of the
Change
best. Even the 11th coming shit. That's one of the best haymakers of all time.
Yeah, for real.
That is
For real.
so good.
Bro, this whole
Yeah.
sequence.
Nanny
Danny
Myers.
said, "I don't have an 11."
Hey, hold up.
My wife questioned me about this line
Nanny
for
Myers.
days. Got me in trouble.
That's amazing. Fuck yeah, Danny. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
That's so good.
That's hilarious.
Nanny Myers. Most inconsistent Plan B buyer. Could change a diaper with his hands behind him. Trying to convince the fans he's violent. You soft as a flower. Danny lying. Man, please. You home with, hey, he home with the kids. Family time and candy bribing. Babies climbing all on him and their jammies crying to Bambi dying. Yeah, you be running the streets. Double backpack, twin strollers, and one on a leash. Man, be quiet. Yeah, you be running the streets. Double backpack, twin strollers, and one on a leash. Man, be quiet.
Yeah.
And you living the fam life, getting all damn hype. Relax. You gonna pull out and bust? Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Like the showman and shit is just. The physical movement is unleashed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he shouted at that poor woman again. He's targeting her. Jesus, it felt so
Oh my
terrible.
God, I never saw that.
Oh God.
I never saw that on the fucking pay-per-view.
Right?
Right? Right?
I got that shit on my alarm clock.
Please run that back. Please run that back.
Bar God. I got that shit on
My alarm clock.
Holy fucking shit, bro.
Oh God.
Jazz like almost
Right?
collapsed laughing.
I got that shit on my alarm clock. Ain't snoozing through that shit. It'll make your heart stop. I ain't been late for work once. 45 minutes early. The irony. because
My favorite part of the whole fucking battle. The irony. Like almost Jonized. I was dying so bad. I was laughing so hard at this part. Oh my god.
So good.
do that shit'll make your heart stop. I ain't been late for work once. 45 minutes early. The irony. Because the 45 will diminish your every dream. Shut up! 45 and obnoxious. Time. Let's go.
45 and obnoxious.
That's fucking crazy.
That round is so fucking good, man.
That-
Holy
see,
shit.
When people say Pat can't win a round with jokes.
Yeah.
Really?
He's so vivid and descriptive.
Oh my God.
in it,
And
has
the physics, the
performance,
moment,
Yeah.
like the person,
Bro, the
like
movements.
small shit.
Because he
man,
ran
like-
back the leash line and did it again, and both times he
Yeah,
sold the
yeah.
like
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
Like
dragged
his
by the
strollers
kid.
and the
You know
leash
what
and
I'm
shit,
saying? Bro, his body
Yeah, those
language,
mannerisms is
everything. That shit is so crazy. Danny said, "Rock gonna get clown worse." I think Danny's right. Like,
Yeah, me too. I also
sure.
seen a fan say, geez, to like Tay Rock versus Pat Stay versus Goods would be crazy.
Oh, that would be
That would
from,
be
on
insane.
a swag level alone,
Personality
and
level.
bruh.
Yeah.
They could just
Incredible.
they could just
That'd be-
converse and it would be entertaining as fuck. You know what I'm
that'd
saying?
be
Goods is
amazing.
the fucking man. Him Pat would be crazy. That's a good match.
I thought Rock kind of cooked good.
That was pretty exciting, huh?
I thought Rock won too.
I haven't watched it yet.
Cooked him.
I only watched the first round.
When did that happen?
Distracted.
Gnome 8.
Houston, right?
Gnome 8. That was in June, I think.
Oh, okay.
After these rounds, bitch, your life is done. You had a choice to write for me or Will. Now you writing one. You like fighting, huh? Crazy. You like fighting, huh? I ain't got time to slug you with him. When I show you this 12 step, it ain't to remind you of your drug addiction. You be fucking bitches. I get it. You probably up to 6 figures, but how you the sucker free boss when your name got Trick in it? I Google where you from. I saw nice beaches and open oceans. I thought to myself, shit, Nova Scotia ain't so ferocious, but let me catch you on those cruise ships. Bitch, I drag your ass deck to deck, then throw you in the ocean to see if stay afloat like living check to check. This is called catching wreck. With beef on, we bombing proper.
Hey, that was hard,
That is
man.
crazy.
I thought
It's
to
hard,
myself,
like straight up. If Danny's starting this round well, it's just hard to like shift the energy
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
his favor after the crowd just like physically spent themselves on
Yeah.
Pat's second. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he like controlled. He guided the mood of the crowd, and almost what they wanted to see changed a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, just by his performance.
Oh, for
so
sure.
it's like you're not even appreciating the full magnitude of the bars because you're still just like
so-
laughing.
you're still,
in
like,
your head about,
recovering.
like,
Yeah,
the-
for
you know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so hard to like any type of round to respond to that. It's so like there's no right way to do it. Really.
Yeah, I feel like
you can't
if you don't rebuttal, the next best thing is like a pass or like you like conversational
Yeah.
rebuttal, like all right,
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I mean, like
That-
something to kind of
so
break
that
the
happened.
ice. Before,
Yeah.
like
so
a
that
like a
happened.
low.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
like, well, that just happened to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's all you can do. You know?
Nova Scotia ain't so ferocious, but let me catch you on those cruise ships. Bitch, I drag your ass deck to deck, then throw you in the ocean to see if stay afloat like living check to check. This is called catching wreck. When beef on, we bombing proper. I'll make sure his liquid get distilled twice like refining vodka. This the right timing, partner. This the right timing, partner. You still sniffing coke, it seems. I'll release something in your brain to show you what that dopamine. Semi-auto. Semi-auto, revolver. I really like both them things, but this one don't jam up and to give you the spin like a focus clean. I seen a video.
Give you
I
the
seen a
spin like
video
focus
of you
clean.
doing some gay
The
shit.
clean
my
paper
nigga.
doing like he does it.
Oh,
like
that's
spin
funny.
move.
That's hilarious.
I didn't
Fire.
catch that
Me
either.
neither.
Yeah.
It's like focus clean. That's hilarious.
That shit's tight.
Semi-auto, revolver. I really like both them things, but this one don't jam up and to give you the spin like a focus clean. I seen a video.
Yo, I
of you-
kind of wanted to see the spin during that.
Yeah. That would have been better. Yeah.
would have just brought it to life.
That would have been hot.
Yeah,
That would have
real.
been
Like,
super hot.
yeah.
Or even clean behind him doing the spin. I would have been cool with that.
Yeah.
I seen a video of you doing some gay shit, my nigga. You done broke all the guidelines. Well, if Pat's legacy is deflating balls, why should we be watching from the sideline? Don't ride mine. Don't ride mine. I beat stay. Run up on him and let the heat spray. I'm the same killer, just a little more graphic. This is Resident Evil Remake. Be safe. I'm wherever you and your bitch be. I'm only hating PAT because going for 2 is risky. You'll die.
Hey, PAT, point after touchdown, the extra point, because going for 2 is risky. That's fire.
That's dope.
That is super fire.
That's dope.
Volleyball bars.
Because going for 2 is risky. You'll die. I'm only hating PAT because going for 2 is risky. You'll die. Bars, nigga. You'll die. You'll die while your lady is taken. You getting scraped from the dough. I don't fuck with Canadian bacon. You fake it. You fake it.
Let's go. I love it.
Y'all thought we was done?
Just
Danny take that RB. Yeah, I mean ARP. Yeah. Danny took his hat. Y'all thought we was done. Y'all thought Danny's clothing items were coming off. Fire.
Y'all thought we was done? You fake it. You
Kiss
fake
is
it.
spitting right
Oh,
now.
that's the best one of all time, dude. There's a fucking DJ K Slade mixtape. You know how old mixtape DJs used to talk over this shit?
Oh,
This
of
shit's
course.
crazy. Run it back, whatever. There's a fucking one on a K Slade mixtape over Jadakiss's verse.
While
He
he's rapping.
He goes, Kiss is spitting right now.
Like over.
over the verse.
Oh
Like
my God.
he doesn't stop it. He says it over and over.
You're like, wait, what was
Like
he
some,
saying?
Spitting right now.
amazing
This
shit.
line I'm talking over is dope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Y'all thought we was done? You fake it. You faking. All these war stories, they not true. I take your chain from you with a Mac. Deja vu. Y'all seen that movie?
Let's go. 2-0. He's spitting facts right now.
Most factual line of the entire battle so far.
Fire.
From you with a Mac. Deja vu. Y'all seen that movie?
Hold
They
on.
not done.
Hey, that's
You
heat.
fake it.
That
You
was
fake
hard.
it. All these war stories, they not true. I take your chain from you with a Mac. Deja vu. Y'all seen that movie Ghost?
It's good.
Y'all seen that movie
hot,
Ghost,
bro.
right? Well, it's over for Clown. It reminds me of this battle as cold as it sounds. Demi Moore pottery scene. I saw Patrick's spirit appear as I was molding these rounds. This is bar spazzing versus sarcasm.
Ghost bar? That's crazy. That's everyone knows the pottery scene.
Yeah,
Ghost.
yeah,
Everyone knows
yeah.
the pottery
It's
scene.
definitely
Ghost.
one of the
You know what I'm
most
saying?
referenced Patrick Swayze
Bruh.
movie.
Of all of them, that and Point Break, right? They have to be.
Yeah.
Pottery scene. I saw.
Damn,
Y'all
Swayze
seen that
getting
movie
shit
Ghost,
sold.
right? Well, it's over for Clown. It reminds me of this battle as cold as it sounds. Demi Moore pottery scene. I saw Patrick's spirit appear as I was molding these rounds.
That's fire.
This is bar spazzing.
That's fire.
Bruh. And there's like
Loading
nothing forced about it, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just that visual. That scene and the romantic.
Feel the romance
battle.
in a battle, but it's still manly though, you know. It's tough and shit.
Yo!
Yeah.
So good.
Pottery scene. I saw Patrick's spirit appear as I was molding these rounds. This is bar spazzing versus sarcasm. I'm competing with his charisma. Truth is, I'm less a nigga than an enigma. I'm fighting stigma, the white agenda. I'll bury him with it. He from Canada, less pollution, the Aryan different. We very.
What? Yo!
That's crazy. And
All that was
finding
nuts.
White,
All that was
white
crazy.
agenda.
Yeah, the white agenda.
Before that.
That was amazing, bruh.
I'm less a nigga than an enigma. I'm fighting stigma, the white agenda. I'll bury him with it. He from Canada, less pollution, the Aryan different. We very.
Crazy.
Yo, and then he got like chin to chin. I love it, bro. I love it.
We very consistent. We very consistent.
That's a little.
In
segue,
some
a little
areas, we the
Rodney
same.
segue.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we both debuted in America in a chain. But here's his game. He can't be racist. He can be racist because his daughter black. Well, we all got our name from whites. I hope you taught her that. I slaughtered back. Look at him. He mad right now. He wants to punch me in my face so bad right now. Just because your height higher, you may be thinking you gonna fight Myers, but the metal communicate with his grill like Knight Rider. You're in certain
Let's go. Feel the romance in the battle, Danny said.
You're in certain danger.
What? Danny in the chat, he said, feel the romance in the battle. Bro, Danny's a legend.
Bars, nigga. You're in certain danger. Every nigga in my circle flame you. You're the result of Malibu's Most Wanted stepping in the Urkel chamber. You still corny.
That's crazy.
And I hope you change your mind, because only Jeff Goldblum stepped in the machine that made him fly. Bitch,
That's fire.
die.
That's
You
fire.
on the ground with this shit.
Interconnected.
That's fire.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
The
like
same idea.
one
but-
punch and then exactly connecting it to the next. That's crazy.
I watch a lot of like 80s movies to prepare.
Information, information in general, though, Danny.
Yeah.
Danny, I feel like absorbs information in general. Like you know, his reference game, his reference Rolodex.
crazy.
It's like on some Bender type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking. It goes back. And I mean, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's also
waiting for like a greatest American superhero reference or whatever. You remember that series? It's like from the 80s or whatever, and it was all about just a superhero that was terrible and couldn't fly and everything. It's like the cheesiest / most entertaining superhero like show. And it was, I swear it's like the 80s before I was born. I just remember my uncle showing it to me a few years ago, and he like couldn't fly. He would like fly backwards or some shit.
Well, that's funny.
Like,
I never heard that.
Anyways, I'm waiting on that
Stepped in the
reference.
machine that made him fly. Bitch, die. You on the ground with this shit. This Whack MC got a whole nother round of this shit. Yikes.
fire round.
Yeah, great round for
He
Danny.
made it. Pat's round. I mean, Pat's second is a legendary like all-time round.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I got the
Danny
second.
made it a closer round than it probably should have been against anybody,
Right,
though.
right,
Real
right.
shit. Like, he started off barring right away, and of course, the energy, it's hard to shift back in your favor, like we were saying.
Yeah.
But eventually, he did it.
Yeah.
He just
like good round. You feel me? Like
Fuck
Danny
yeah,
like
man.
that. He definitely had a lot of fire in that round.
Yeah.
And
This battle
still
is
was
so
up there
good.
looking
He made it
comfortable after
competitive,
like
yeah.
you know
This
what
battle
I'm
is,
saying?
this is the best battle.
He
I've
wasn't
ever had.
having to fight for it, even though it was like, you know what I mean? Like
Look at this.
I remember after the whole pay-per-view, I thought this was my
The
favorite
best battle of the event. Yeah, for
which
sure.
is,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
super not
For sure.
You know,
I wasn't
no one could have
expecting-
called that,
yeah.
You know what
I mean, I knew it was gonna
most
be a dope
entertained
battle.
during this
Yeah.
battle of the whole event. An event with Mook, Verb,
Big K Iron.
Big
Zone.
K
Big
Iron.
Ill
Will and
it-
Big T. Or no.
Yeah,
Ill Will and Big T.
Okay.
Yeah, Ill Will, Big T. There was another fire matchup.
Clean
I didn't see that.
But
King Los and Ice battle.
yeah,
as
King
well.
Los and Ice,
yeah.
like, but out of everything, like, this is the most entertaining.
battle's
And no, I would have
great,
never
bro.
called that. I don't think anyone could have, you know?
Yeah, every round has been like.
I think when this
really
was
good at
booked,
this
everybody
shit.
was confused why this
what?
battle
Right?
was booked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, we were just saying how we thought is the most entertaining, though. Like, when I watched the pay-per-view, I was like,
Totally
that,
agree.
wow, I
for
did not see
sure.
that coming.
Yeah.
And it was after...
Mook and Verb.
Mook and Verb,
Yep.
which you would be like, fuck. Any
B.
battles after
Swave,
that,
that's
you're
what we're
like,
forgetting.
B. Dot and Swave is the.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
yeah.
that's-
That was a good battle.
that had the
That
most
was a
energy
really
for the crowd,
good
I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
You hear me?
This
But
is
yeah, it's
probably.
definitely that was definitely Pat.
This
that
is
round.
probably the only
1-1.
matchup on that card that could have a successful battle after Mook and Verb though, because of the energy
Yeah.
and like the combo of the energy and then like the showmanship slash entertainer. I don't think any of those
before this. I want
Yeah,
to say
it was.
Well, you
That was
see
directly
that
after
battle.
Mook and Verb.
I felt like
It had a weird
suffered
energy,
from
yeah.
being after Mook
Yeah.
and Verb. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was a real weird energy.
Yeah.
And neither of them, I felt like real. You know, it was the energy was different. But yeah, this brought it all back. You know.
But this battle is really fire. This is
I also
it's
think
really
Pat
good back and forth.
going first helps bring the atmosphere.
Oh, for sure
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
And even
For sure it does.
Set up Danny to have a more successful round.
I
just
completely
by
agree.
altering because no one on the card is like either of them really, but also especially like Pat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, change the energy, clean slate. It's
Absolutely.
like smelling the coffee beans at the fucking
Once he does
cologne
this, it's
store,
like, you know what I'm saying? Somehow Pat just wipes the energy clean to something fresh just by doing that. It's silent, and then it's like, oh, this event just started. Sick. Pat's up first. Crazy.
Fire.
I hope this is better than yesterday.
Danny Myers. They said behind every successful man's a good woman, or 12 grand behind it. You're lucky I took this. Now your resume got a stamp beside it.
He's on the
I
rhyme
should have
scheme
charged
again.
this MC a fee like the antivirus.
MC of
Homie, I paved the way. You paid your way. Dog, we ain't the same. A legend versus the demo version. You can't save the game. You gotta pay to play. Fuck you and any sucker you bring today. Raid the stage. No stuff. And it'll clear shit right away like nasal spray. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I don't. Idiot.
It's so subtle.
Fucking love that,
Bro,
dude.
it's so subtle. It's
Idiot.
one word, and it just changes
But it's
the
even
whole...
the like.
Yeah, oh yeah, just the
you
comfort.
know, like
just
flicking his shirt off.
Yeah. So
just the same thing like
Selling
the round
it.
before. Like, oh,
Selling it.
something's coming that he
Yeah.
thinks is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and you could tell that Pat prepares like with all of that to like preparing the mannerisms and the actions and shit like that and the physical aspect of it. Like you have to prepare that
Oh,
shit. You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
bro.
Like you have to know where your
can't
cues are and
wing
when
it.
you're gonna do it. Like
You can't
that
wing
just
it.
shows you how you feel me. Like just taking it to an extra level and like yeah.
Do you believe in a parallel universe? I don't. Idiot.
Idiot.
I love how he just
But I'm sure in your other little world
I love
right
how
now,
he just like keeps looking at him like
Oh,
afterwards. And he just shakes the head and discusses.
but I'm sure in your other little world right now, you're the main event and just killing it.
This is such a tight angle that
Boy,
for
you
some
and your
reason
bang
no
over
one
there.
Never you.
No,
It's
this
that
is
tip of the
untouched.
tongue like rhyme or angle where it's like, how come?
It's
we
right
didn't
in
think
your
of that?
face. Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you know what I'm saying? Bro.
But I'm sure in your other little world right now, you're the main event and just killing it. Boy, you and your bag over there right now. Room shaking from what you just said. Yeah! The crowd's surfing you and throwing Gatorade over your head. Who are you there? What are you, 25? Jock?
Who are you there?
6'6", full head of hair. Bet you're just shredded there, huh? Hose all on you. Can't go anywhere.
That's so fire to me. Can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Fucking
667
hey,
donation.
Michael
Mike
Hawkington.
Oh, Michael Hawkington. Always.
Thank you, dog.
He's been a
667,
real, that's a
baby.
day one real one.
Yeah.
Right
Yep.
there.
Mike Cox the man.
Who are you there? What are you, 25? Jock? 6'6", full head of hair. Bet you're just shredded there, huh? Hose all on you. Can't go anywhere. Fuck you. Your imaginary world and the nerds you're friends with. All I see in your circle's sphere, I'll send you to a third dimension. I heard you said that you talked to Eric B.
All your circles, fear sends you to a third dimension. That's crazy.
Send you to the world and the nerds you're friends with. All I see in your circle's sphere, I'll send you to a third dimension. I heard you said that you talked
That's
to Eric B.
crazy. That is crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that's ridiculous.
You talked to Eric B? That must have been cool. It's always nice catching up with buddies from school. You are the oldest battle rapper.
Goddamn.
You are the oldest battle rapper. But that's what I love about you. One of them crouching, sideways hats, underground dudes. And you know what's my favorite?
You know what's my favorite? George A.
Goddamn.
$10
So
Johanna.
fucking good.
Battle rapper. But that's what I love about you. You're one of them crouching, sideways hats, underground dudes. You know what's my favorite? How you just refuse to let go of baggy jeans.
Oh my God.
You old school. Call your opponents whack MCs. I fucking love it. See your
God, him saying I fucking love it after it's so fucking
The
awesome,
personality,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
It's just
so good, man.
God
this whole
damn.
angle like kills me, dude. It's so awesome.
jeans. You old school. Call your opponents whack MCs. I fucking love it. See, your album got some features. The track just leaked. Don't get me wrong, your verse was hot. Mac 10, beast. Your boy Cecil on the beat. Hey, let's switch it up. Like I said, he had some twerk punches left, right. Well, my punches left, right, get left, right where you stand and wake up the next night. I just might skin this fake pussy till this flesh light. Rip off his tenants like up in the rent price. Don't make me get white. See, back when...
rip off his tenants like tendons.
See, back when you used to babysit head ice.
Don't make me get white.
See, back when you used to babysit head ice, you was dead nice, but then...
Jeez. Oh my God. Yo.
Back when you used to babysit head ice, you was dead nice, but then... I'ma just freestyle some shit, because I'm having fun with that one. Danny Myers, former coach of Harold Miner.
Yo, I like how he keeps bringing back Danny Myers.
That's a rhyme scheme.
He's so good with that.
Yeah.
Arcane, that's a hard name.
Yeah.
How'd he get here? Car chase.
So good.
Boys was Harold Miner. Danny Myers, former coach of Harold Miner. Boys was tight. Used to share a visor. Yo, I seen you get mad hype. Seen you versus Swave Seva, biting my nails as I was watching. Like one of these dudes could die any second. Of natural causes. I love you, Swave.
Swave is right there too.
That's hilarious.
Second. Of natural causes. I love you, Swave. Heard you was battling T-Rex, and I said, now that will be awesome, because they're both from the same era. Turns out they meant the rapper from Harlem.
Yo.
That's so good.
You talk about my kid, bro. You talk about my daughter. Let them know. We could have did this battle a while before, but you can't cross the border because you don't pay your child support. Is that it? Am I lying? It's cool.
It's cool.
Poor kids don't know when they're gonna eat next. Because daddy robbed all their piggy banks and gave it to T-Rex.
Poor kids, they don't know when they're gonna eat next. Holy shit!
Just painting the picture of having so many kids that their piggy banks hold $12,000.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Damn.
And gave it to eat next. Cool. Poor kids don't know when they're gonna eat next. Because daddy robbed all their piggy banks and gave it to T-Rex.
Another one of those moments
Swave dime. Hell yeah. It's a great edit.
Hey! Talk about my daughter, I should start ringing this shit. I put my fingers on your forehead and you'll be swinging like this. I put you in the torture rack, just flinging this shit. And never let you down, like what you did to your kids.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that was that was clean paper right there. And he's like,
right.
get the fuck away from me.
Hey, I'm that white shit always saying hella shit. They say black don't crack till I cave your melanin.
Fire.
I'm just freestyling for the hell of it.
Nuh-uh.
Or we can let them
No, you
knuckles
ain't,
fly
bro.
like Sonic 3 and Sega Genesis.
Facts, someone said.
Yeah, facts.
Someone wanted to confirm.
Sega Genesis!
Yeah. That's a real game.
That was a system.
Knuckles was a game! That was a reference!
I was there.
I was there.
I am Channing Tatum, bitch. Time.
Let's go. That's 3 rounds on past day. Make some noise, y'all.
Crazy.
Yeah, that round was
man.
insane.
That was crazy.
Good round.
That's really good.
When I first watched you battle,
Doesn't Danny go like absolutely nuts in this round too, though? Yeah.
Yeah, this battle's so fucking awesome.
when I first watched you battle, I was like, man, you nice stay. Not in terms of a rapper, but more like Andrew Dice Clay. When you was growing up, your dad thought you'd be a linebacker. You said, no, Dad, I can write. I want to be a line craft. You got dropped from the rugby team.
I don't want to be a line crafter.
Fucking funny.
He should have said
Line crafter.
linebacker. He should have said rhyme crafter.
Yeah.
Just so line's not redundant.
No, man.
Unless he's gonna use rhyme next.
Yeah.
It's better.
Okay.
Because it's like, it isn't like an entendre or anything, but I think it's better. Like,
He's probably
I would've
about to use rhyme.
because the thing is, it's showing the difference of
Linebacker
lines.
and line
Yeah,
crafter. You're
like,
right.
you want to be
You're
a
right.
linebacker.
You're right.
No,
You're right.
instead, I'm going to be a line crafter.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
When you was growing up, your dad thought you'd be a linebacker. You said, no, Dad, I can write. I want to be a line craft. Got dropped from the rugby team. As big as you are, you couldn't fucking cut it. He got mad, bought an NWA album, and cut his mullet. Lame shit. Lame shit. Bars. Lame shit.
Bars!
Cut his mullet.
For cutting his mullet. Bars. I love it. Hey, that was fire.
Lame shit. You
That
can't.
was fire.
Lame shit. Bars. Lame shit. He cut his mullet off. Lame shit. You can't fuck with a nigga that flame spit. I'm beating stay tonight like I'm trying to make her my main bitch. Oh, Canada. Face ass nigga.
Stay tonight like I'm trying to make her my main bitch. Let's go, Danny. Hey, that's heat, bro.
Yeah.
$2
And
holla.
still to this point, 0 torque reference.
Oh, Canada. Face ass nigga. I put a cap in it.
It's so funny.
That
Bro,
was
it's
so
bro. It
fire.
sounds like he didn't use any torque.
Nothing.
No,
Nothing. Oh yeah, he
honestly,
definitely wrote 3 specific
Yeah.
rounds. These are rounds tailor made for Pat, bro.
Yep. Yep.
This is crazy, bro.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Bro.
Oh, Canada. Face ass nigga. I put a cap in it. Cause hospitals can't spell patient without Pat in it. You got.
Oh, he's about to scream. A scream's coming.
You got this black image, but the white come out
when the fifth is near you. I'm disrespectful. I fuck your baby mama in front of Bishop Mirror. I'm a different killer.
Mike
You
Hawkins.
said
Another
you changed.
667 donation.
Bro, in front of Bishop Mirror.
You got this black image, but the white come out when the 50's near you. I'm disrespectful. I fuck your baby mama in front of Bishop Mirror. I'm a different killer. You said you changed, but here's the twisted plot. You claim you living sober now, but I figured not, because I know you got the gun bar king next. Niggas, stop. Why would a recovering addict go over to smack to get a rock? Lift a Glock.
That's tight. That's fire. That was fire.
Lift a Glock. Aim it at his head.
They were sleeping on that a little
lift
bit.
a Glock. Aim it at his head. You'll be made a victim. You 6'6", 6 will hit his temple. That's paganism. This is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. I still...
6 will hit his temple. His temple. That's paganism. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bruh.
Temple. That's paganism. You'll be made a victim. You 6'6", 6 will hit his temple. That's paganism. This is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. I still need a few more slaughtered, but maybe John Cena should have joined the New World Order. Patrick Wayne. Patrick Wayne. You a tough guy, huh? I got the same standards. He'll see me bring a bat to his house depending on Wayne Manor. I never had a game candor. Bar guy. I never had a game candor. But all the shit I did, I never had a game candor. But all the shit I did was street sponsor. Red and blue, led by a code from the start. That's how we beat Contra. Contraband, contributions. My life is the shadiest. 180 splits a circle in half. Stay out my radius. But I'm glad you... But I'm glad you off for drugs.
It's coming, bro.
I'm glad you off for drugs.
Revving up.
Cocaine a monster, nigga. We was calling you Pat the white guy on Smack before the sponsor, nigga.
Let's go.
Hey, I wanted to see him shake.
Look at.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
He's talking to his soul right
Danny's
now,
like,
bro. He's
I'm
seancing
surprised when
right
I
now.
pressed the space bar, his eyes weren't rolled in the back of his head. He's like slightly levitating.
He's seancing right now, bro.
Yo, I wanted to see him go to her.
oh shit!
That would have
play
been.
off.
That would have
Like,
absolutely been
And it goes to
incredible.
her.
That would have been incredible.
Guy on Smack before the sponsor, nigga.
Hey, he went to reach for it.
Yeah, he went.
Look, oh my god, did you really? He did. Watch.
The white guy on Smack before the sponsor, nigga.
He was gonna throw it.
I love how much Pat loves this.
Oh, he says it.
This makes
Oh,
it.
for sure. Pat enjoys it.
I went for a hat toss.
Pat's like, I'm having so much fun right now.
I respond with triggers. I select the full fire. You don't look the same without the chain like Ghost Rider. Paul Myers, I'm killing how a Don's supposed to. You won't see Stay Alive on Saturday night without John Travolta. Bar God, run up on you with the camp. We ain't laughing neither. This ill shit, eat the flesh off your body. That's cabin fever. Grab it. Bar God, run up on you with the camp. We ain't laughing neither. This ill shit, eat the flesh off his body. That's cabin fever. Grab a cleaver, plunge it in his chest, then stab it deeper. Take a lung out, put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
Bro, this is insane.
Even Pat's laughing.
This is insane.
That shit crazy.
I'm a chest,
Danny's
then
wicked.
stab
Oh, with
Yo,
cabin
Danny
fever
is
too.
spazzing.
deeper. Take a lung. That's cabin fever. Grab a cleaver, plunge it in his chest, then stab it deeper. Take a lung out, put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
The thing I like about pause it real quick.
Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
Yo, I love that.
It was like the manic death stare with a yell.
With Danny's writing, it's a lot of, as far as the rhyme scheme goes, it's a lot of 1-2, 1-2.
Yeah,
he
this
really
one he
only carries 1-4, like when it's necessary. But
This
it's
was like 8 or something.
that was 4, but it's I mean, but it was every part of it was necessary. I really like that how he does it. Like he switches easily, but he never tries to just be like, Well, for the sake of the rhyme scheme,
Nah,
let
that's
me
definitely
carry
more than
this
4
4.
because the 4 was the whole bad believer stab it deep. I guess that's
the
2,
4,
right?
yeah.
Well, because
No,
it was
4
it
is
was
have a
whole
breather.
setup for
4 is
cabin
have a breather was
but there was
4.
whole cabin fever set
Yeah, I know,
up
that was
before
the first 2. That's
Yeah.
Here.
Nah, it's like jazz, bro. It's not an exact. It's not an exact bar count.
Get that
you know what I
scat
mean?
out of here, then.
Like animal shit.
Cleaver, plunge it in either. This ill shit, eat the flesh off his body. That's cabin fever. Grab a cleaver, plunge it in his chest, then stab it deeper. Take a lung out, put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
Crazy 5
Bro, when he ran up on
Master teacher. Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
I'm a master teacher.
Look at Pat's reaction, too. Pat loves it.
I'm a master teacher, giving the ultimate lesson to a class of reachers. Catch him in the studio, split him in 2, in charge of half for features.
This is longer now.
Action Digger, the bitch let me fuck her for a bag of reefer.
I'm the best at watching battles.
Now it's going to 8 bars. Let's
Action
go.
Digger, class of reachers. Catch him in the studio, split him in 2, in charge of half for features. Action Diva, the bitch let me fuck her for a bag of reefer. Bassativa, I address all you bitches. I'm a fashionista.
Yo! All of it fits, too, bro.
Fire.
That's 8 right there on that rhyme scheme.
Action Diva, the bitch let me fuck her for a bag of reefer. Bassativa, I address all you bitches. I'm a fashionista.
Bro,
This a flash of ether. The 40 put his brain right on the Patrick sneakers. I'm Frankie with a gun in your head, bitch. That's procedure. I'ma do you dirty as fuck when I bring the drama to you. Drive by, let it shout out the Nova. We paying homage to you. I promise to you, I'm God here. And not just that. That Tennessee and 666 bar came from the projects, Pat, and all that whack shit you just said. I just beat him out, Pat. ARP, get on your phone and tweet about that, motherfucker.
Thick ass
Did
round.
Danny just win the battle in the 3rd round?
I had Danny winning it in the building, but
Bro.
you know.
I think I'm.
And all that whack shit you just said.
I mean,
I
Pat
just
again
beat
had
him
the
out,
moments
Pat.
in his 3rd.
ARP.
What?
Damn,
Mike
damn,
coming
with
through
the
with the
$66.
$66.70.
Give this to Danny, please, he said.
Bar God. Yo, so what's the background info on this tweet about that?
Oh,
Your
just.
phone and tweet about that.
Someone said it when I want to say Clayton or so, when we were watching the pay-per-view. Maybe, I don't know, someone was saying that, ARP just said some shit about, like, how Danny's going to have a problem on his hands or something kind of giving the impression that Pat had the upper hand.
Oh, he said it on Twitter. ARP
There was
talking
some-
on Twitter saying it was like a problematic matchup or something for him.
Yeah, exactly.
And Danny was saying something like, I'm not trailering for this battle, like I'm writing for this battle. Something along those lines.
Right. It wasn't out in like Joshua Tree meditating, writing and scrapping writtens.
That's the funniest blog ever,
funniest battle rap blog. Danny preparing for A-Verb.
Hilarious. A-Verb! Remember he just yells it out on
he's
top
writing
of the rock?
though and scrapping it, and he's like, it's like the montage of him
He's
writing
like
and
sitting cross-legged,
scrapping.
like
If we're just scoring it, just round, X wins one round, X B. You know what I'm saying? If we're just scoring it like that, I would probably edge 2-1 to Danny.
Does he have any bars after this?
But I feel like it's a sit.
I feel like it's
like 10-9 first round Danny, 10-8 second round Pat, 10-9 third Danny.
Yeah, so it's
which is
still
kind of like basically a draw.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would edge the third to Danny because it was a more cohesive round.
When I watched the pay-per-view,
Pat's towards the end, it still ends on an okay note, but it definitely. It got a little. It was like less cohesive.
Yes.
You know. Once he said, "I'm gonna freestyle and have,"
he started
some fun
fucking
with it,
around a little bit.
He had
Where
some
Danny
cool,
closed a
there were
little
some
better,
cool moments, but Danny
fuck.
Danny like when he feels the energy shift, he fucking rides it, bro. And he's just like, I smell blood in the water, and now I'm gonna attack. You know what I'm saying?
It's a close battle, regardless. And this is like a.
No, it's extreme. There's
this
no
is a
wrong
really
answer.
solid battle
There is
all around.
no-
There's not really many
no
dry
wrong
spots.
answer.
When
There's not many dry spots in this
when I
battle at
watched
all.
the live stream or whatever, the pay-per-view, I thought that
There's no wrong
that
answer.
it was 3-0 Pat with 2 rounds being relatively close and the second being a landslide.
Word.
But watching it back, like edited and everything, it's a lot closer than I remember.
For sure.
And yeah, I could see it going either way, but it just
There's no
fucking
wrong
great
answer.
battle.
There's
Yeah.
no wrong
Yeah,
answer.
there's not.
They
for
both
real.
did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
know what I
wrong
mean?
answer.
Yes, make sure he doesn't.
And all that whack shit you just said, I just beat him out, Pat. ARP, get on your phone and tweet about that, motherfucker. You on the ground with this shit.
That's
Thank the Lord, he
Yes,
got
this
another
is
round
such
of
a
this
dope
shit.
way.
This is probably like the closest thing to a classic battle too that I can
Yeah.
remember
Like,
seeing
at least a
in
newer-
Who would have
Yeah,
called that?
wow.
I feel
In a
like people
minute.
were like, wow.
Yeah,
Battle
I
Rap
was
Chris,
sleeping on
But
it.
people
right.
did that.
Battle Rap
There are a lot
Chris.
of
You-
battles.
you and Big K.
Me and Big K.
Yeah.
There's been other ones too. I can't remember, but that
Battle Rap
happens
Chris
a lot.
tweeted like a month ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago. He was like, "What recent actual classics has there even been? Even in the last like 2 or 3 years or something like that." I think this is like
Up
the
there.
clearest recent battle that I would consider. Like, it has those qualities. It has things that I'm definitely gonna rewatch
big.
for.
It has moments.
It has
that are
lines
just
you're gonna catch from
intangible,
both
you
of
know?
them
Yeah.
watching it again too. That even we
Yeah.
didn't catch just now. You know
So
what
when
I'm
the
saying?
style clash works to the battle's advantage.
Oh,
as
for sure it
opposed to,
did.
like being.
This
weird
was
and
great. This
awkward,
was
you
better
know?
than Pat vs. Suge would have been.
Yeah.
No
Oh, yeah,
question.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I
No
agree.
question.
I agree. It's more fun. More fun
Absolutely.
to watch. Just more.
Because Pat and Suge
personality
obviously
all
would
the
have been
way.
on some bully fest. Suge's lines would have been nowhere near what we got from Danny, so it would have
Yeah.
been less
Yeah.
entertaining that way.
Yeah.
It would have just been like, oh, what's Pat gonna do
Yeah,
when
when
he's
he
chest
pocket
to chest
checks
with-
him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Pat
Is
still
Pat gonna
would've
sit there?
roasted,
Yeah, Pat
but
would've roasted.
It would have also been a different atmosphere where it's like, is that joke shit? Is that going to be effective?
It still would be.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
still would be.
But it would just have a different
I think-
dynamic.
I
Shout
think
out
Rob-
Rob for the
I think
20.
Pat would
Jackson.
be great at making someone bigger than him look funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's just good. Like, he can do it no matter who he's battling.
Yeah.
But this, like, this was some of the best material anyone's had for Pat too. Like,
Yeah,
holy
for real.
shit, bro.
For real.
Well, you know, it's up there.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's probably at
Yeah,
least
you-
it's at least third. But
Yeah,
yo,
great battle.
fire fucking battle.
Shit, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I came in.
But it definitely has the
aggressive.
feel,
man.
like it has
Came
all
in
the things
headbanging.
I'll rewatch the battle for. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It has moments alone that are worth rewatching. There's like multiple Daily Spice clips from both of these guys in this thing.
Yeah.
No question.
For real.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So good, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hella fire.
I agree. So I guess I'll
Fuego.
wait until ILLMAC gets back. But
Wanna
what
keep it wheel?
what
Oh,
WRC
yeah, let's watch
before
it
we do the
battle.
wheel, we're gonna watch a WRC battle that
Dub?
ILLMAC and the Source are in.
So we're gonna go 06
Whatever you
or
want.
07.
No, what's the
We're going
what's the
06 or
record?
07.
What's the record number that you've ever gotten in here?
Over 1,000.
Is it?
Yeah.
We've been creeping up
Yeah, you
steadily
guys
all
have
Yeah,
night.
been killing it
It's
tonight.
popping
Probably-
right now.
I
Shout
should
out to
let it-
all the riders,
I
man.
should let Instagram.
All my RYDers.
But yeah, what you guys could suggest one? What WRC battle from Thesaurus and ILLMAC do you guys want to see us watch really fast? It can be anyone from
06,
07. I get the
06 is the first.
And
that's
keep in
the
mind
best
too.
year.
Keep in mind, there's hella fucking like all the not even just the final ones. There's a
Yeah.
shitload of fucking. You know
Hom
what I
and
mean?
Piff. There's
We should
two
just. I
Hom
want to
and
watch.
Piffs.
I want to watch an obscure one, like not because Hom and Piff is the obvious choice. I mean that battle's
Sat
amazing.
07.
Oh, fuck.
Anakin
in
Spike.
the alleyway.
Anakin
We've already
Spike.
watched that
It's gotta be
twice.
Really?
on
Really?
Here, yes.
Wow.
Really?
Both times faded.
No, you weren't even here either time. I was drunk, but
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, well,
That's why the
not
first one
that.
didn't get released, but we've watched it before. I love that battle. So good. Yeah, so do you have a suggestion of
For
yours?
the 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Hum Piff obvious. Ooh, you feel me?
I mean, we could
Hom
do.
and Piff is just.
And Maple
so
says a good
good.
one. It's the first one of the WRC's period, which
Oh,
is Majesty
Cyanide Majesty to start off. Wasn't that the very first battle of the event
Yep.
too?
Yeah,
I think it was.
pop.
No, maybe it wasn't because I think I remember telling Harry like, "Yo, as long as you don't make us the first battlers of the first battle of the."
I feel like it was though. I don't know
might have
why.
been.
I mean, I don't know. You guys
I
were
don't
fucking
think
It's
it
there.
definitely
was.
the first shit that,
I
like-
think there was a couple battles
wasn't the
first,
first that
and
even came
then
out.
and then we were just like, oh, sick. Like, let's set the tone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe, yeah. I can't remember.
I feel like a couple of people rapped first, though, and then we did. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I asked Harry, like, specifically, like, yo, man.
Yo,
don't make us be the first.
That was the first one that came out, though.
Yeah,
did
definitely.
we watch?
Yeah, that was the first
Which
one.
that
I've
makes
seen.
sense.
That was
too.
the first one
No,
I've seen.
WRCs.
I was gonna say it's 2-on-2. O'Shea and Henry Bowers.
We watched that with
Yeah.
T.I.
Let's do a
Henny Man.
WRC.
Oh, really?
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother. This is for them.
He's like, why? I remember him being like, what is that about?
This is for them.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. This is for them. That's my shit, bro.
But yeah, WRC.
WRC, random.
Do you just want to put on Majesty and Cyanide? You guys
Let's
got
do
shit
it.
to talk about?
Hum and Pip.
I mean, yo,
That was so good.
the Majesty sign. I just remember after it dropped, or I
Fuck it,
remember.
put that one on.
I
That's the
remember
first
after
one.
it
Put on
dropped,
Majesty
seeing.
sign.
I remember.
Nah,
yo,
we gotta do Hum and Pip.
first of all,
The
first one?
yeah, let's.
yeah.
But R.I.P. Majesty.
Yeah,
that's what I was
definitely.
about to say,
He was a hella good dude.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yo, I
Majesty.
remember though the post-battle interview where he was like, he's like, I don't know, like they say the judges is saying they took it, but like I'd kind of like to see the internet vote on that one. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you just want to do Hum and Piff?
The first
Yeah.
one,
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a great battle. Holy shit, 11 years ago.
All right,
Wow.
so we're gonna watch
This is hurtful for me to
a
watch.
classic
Let's do it.
WRC
Mozzie.
battle, World Rap Championships, 2006.
Yep.
Illmaculate and Thesaurus versus
number one.
Homie Hom
Let me see
Piff
that
James.
Nitro, son.
Yep.
So I
this
got
purple punch.
two of the guys that are in this battle in the house. I figured we could
So
watch
does
a
that go
classic.
against the rules then? Because
I mean,
the
I'm-
other
It's
two
already
aren't
happened.
here?
I'm
It's already
bending,
happened.
We did it with
bending
our
the
battle.
rules. I'm bending the rules.
Yeah, that's
hard
been done a
this
few
tonight.
times. You know what I'm saying?
We
It's
did
good.
it with our battles.
Yeah, but we were both there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I never usually
because
watch
they're
battles
not there.
without. What I want to do one day with you two is watch your whole WRC run.
Oh, from this?
Yeah,
like
from
this year?
both. From
Should we
yeah,
even-
from
should we
one
even do
time.
this then?
No, this is fast. This is
Do it,
8
bro.
minutes long. We're gonna
This is
go.
the- this
we're
shit's
gonna
fire.
tell
Yeah,
us.
and then we'll do, yeah, no worries.
But yeah, just to kind of preface it,
What, man?
this shit is like one of the reasons why I got heavily into battle rap. I mean, obviously I was a fan, but I specifically remember when this shit was coming out, it was like nothing
on
else.
Comcast.
It was amazing.
It was
so big.
pre-YouTube era. It
Yeah.
was like YouTube was a very new
New
A
thing.
year, a year old. It was
And
05.
these-
This is 06.
And these aired as weekly episodes.
Yeah, but they
like
weren't being
each
posted on
team-
YouTube at
No,
first.
they were being
Yeah.
posted on jumpoff.tv,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
forums.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they were in like the format that they could upload to YouTube after. But I remember them being uploaded like weekly episodes,
Yep.
basically.
It
Like
was the
each
best
team
thing.
had a battle that week, you
And
know
it
what I'm
had the
saying?
interviews.
Because
and all,
originally Harry's plan was, let's just do these like weekly battles in NY and in England, and at the end of the season, the winners will face each other the way
Yeah.
that they did. But then me and Il were like, well, yo, we are
We're not gonna
across the
stay out
country
there for, like,
I
8
can't just go
weeks.
and I can't go back and forth.
12
You know what I'm
weeks.
saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna book 12 different flights, like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So yeah, they made it like the 1 day marathon, which is more favorable for us, anyways, at being in like tournament structure shit.
That
all
shit
the
is
time.
one of the
It was
hardest.
brutal.
Like both of them,
Oh, it was
especially on
brutal.
Sep, like, you know, even freestyle. It's just so you're battling every team twice, so
Yeah.
it's like, you know, even like with little pre-meds and shit coming up, it's like you're still battling them twice.
Yeah.
Everybody, and it's like
It's like a
and
10-hour day,
like this,
and
yeah.
the only thing you have to energize yourself, because we're in the middle of NY and somewhere we have no idea
Yeah.
where we are. The only thing we have to keep us energized is they have like
Hennessy.
bottles of water,
And
and
weed.
Ham and Piff had like 2 zips of some fucking like
Yeah,
East Coast
Some
mids.
sour.
Oh yeah, some of that sour. You know what I'm saying? And then they had
Well,
like
that was back in the
they had
Haze days.
water,
Some Haze.
and then like Safeway Select sodas and Kirkland pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was
And,
like that was the meal for the day.
Damn.
Contrary to
Kirkland
some,
And this was 1 day or 2 days?
One day.
This was
Yeah.
1 day.
All
Long
battles.
day.
Yeah, we
Right,
battled
right.
each
Oh, yeah,
team
'cause it goes to
twice in a day.
nighttime on the
Exactly.
roof and shit. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and we just moved from that room. And contrary to some popular belief, this isn't the first time we teamed up. We teamed up at Mind Games.
Yeah.
It was it the same year?
No, it
it's
was
05. Yeah, and it was like that was the first time we met and we teamed up. Lost to Callis and Raucus in the like semifinals. I was wearing an analog sweater. He said something about anal OG. It was a rap, you know.
But they were like an
that-
established squad. They were a crew
Yeah, they were a-
/ battle tag team for like years already.
we met
we met that morning. No,
Yeah,
I
that
picked you
morning.
up at the
Yeah,
airport that
that's
morning.
right, that's
This
right.
fool had like he had like his lady's prom or something legit the day before. I picked you up at like San Ho Airport. You and React. I picked up him and React at like 9 in the morning in San Ho, and we're like, well, the event starts at noon. Let's fucking spin a couple up and freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And somehow
Shout
get
out
to
Matt.
the semis there. Yo, that's where Lush One and Peanut were a team.
Yep. And
And
Pass
Franco?
Pass and Franco?
I think
Pass
so.
and
Oh my
Franco?
god,
them?
that's crazy.
I think so.
I did.
The
We
scraggly
both
beard.
did the one-on-one battle.
Yeah, and we both did the
also.
one-on-ones, and
Marathoners.
you
man.
made the final four, and then
Got
we both
robbed
lost to
in the
Franco. Yeah, you
semis.
got jerked against Franco, and then I
Yeah.
lost to Franco in the
Awkward
finals.
finally apologized for that, him being the deciding vote. Finally
fuck.
apologized.
Do you guys have any type of anything going into this? Like, had you guys tossed any
No,
ideas
because we
around? or
didn't. I remember the
anything?
only people we knew for this going in was Ills and Parable, as far as like who the teams actually were. We
Yeah.
had seen like one Cyanide battle on the Jump Off channel, maybe a Hom battle, but I
Yeah.
had never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
Piff James.
Right.
I had never seen Don
Right.
P and Sage battle.
Yeah,
Whether
Right.
we knew Presence, but we
Yeah.
didn't know Ill Spoken.
Yeah.
And then we knew Ills and Parable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
nothing. I mean, we just like they
It's
got
a
us a
thing,
hotel room
that
and we just
on
like
the,
smoked and
days leading up, personally trying to think of just some loose shit, because even at the time it's like it would be a debilitation, like especially this is the first time, because even the other 2-on-2 we did was all over beats. This is the first time it's acapella, but we're going into it the same mind state. And then even if you have lines you think of for on beat shit, you keep it. Basically, you think of the punch line, the ending. You don't bother thinking of setups, because then that makes your shit too rigid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then you freestyle everything leading into a punch.
it, yeah.
So like, I had a couple like tucked probably like leading up to the days and shit.
Yeah.
And then that day we randomly
Once we
had the
get
list
to the
and you
venue,
and you start
once you
thinking of
see
shit,
the other
seeing
MCs,
people, and there's hours before we battle because we go there,
and
we're
you're
setting
watching.
up, we're seeing everybody.
We also
It's that,
watched 10 hours of battles that day
Yeah.
against the people we're
Yeah.
battling, or of
Yeah.
the people we're battling against. So it's just
Damn.
like any miniature idea we had showing up was just like amplified by 1,000, because it's like, oh, okay, they said that, which sparks this idea in my head, which is like different but off that tangent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
yeah,
we
man.
said from the jump, just go back
Four-bar
and forth,
trade.
4 bar. Because no matter what, you can put together 4 bars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you get a break to think of your next shit, or at least rhyme off the other person. You know?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of free shit where we just freestyle off
Jump
your
off the
punch and
last
the
word.
punch
Yeah,
comes,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
There was points where people were just like, these fools are like sharing a brain. It's fucking.
Yeah.
I could see
Pause.
like he would. Well, yeah, but, but I could
Pause,
like
B.
however he would end a sentence, I could just be like, oh, okay, that's where he's going with it, so I know right where to pick up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go. Ready?
Mozzie,
Yeah.
shout out to Mozzie, bro.
I remember this shit on demand,
4x3, let's go.
I seen Mozzie like maybe a year ago.
We
or
seen him
something.
not that long ago, right? Didn't we on
yeah.
tour?
Yeah, and I was kicking it with him at South by Southwest. I was doing this brisk fucking, they brought me out for some shit, and it was this big show. And I was
Sole
like, kicking it
Purpose.
with
Yeah,
him.
his crew kind of kills it.
Yep.
Championships, we in the middle of round 4.
He was in Toronto at an event.
About to get it started again. On the left, Piff James and Hum. On the right, Immaculate and the SAURUS.
Hey, yo, I got a lot of nines with slugs the size of McDonald's fries. My tech will put your fucking neck behind your eyes. At the age of 5, my mama died for the dollar sign. You gonna get your collar tied to the back of an Impala ride. I'm like these fucking guys with guns and heavy ammo, shooting up the walls. You look like an ugly ass Rambo. For that bango cash, that dango blast. Bring them lame-o fags, I murk them and spank your ass.
Shit, I'ma treat this
Yo,
shirt.
but was he talking to Hom? I murked him and spank your ass.
That's how he tags him in.
Yeah.
You win.
Oh, you win. I'm going to spank you.
You better start your rap.
Walls, you look like an ugly ass Rambo. For that bango cash, that dango blast. Bring them lame-o fags, I murk them and spank your ass.
Shit, I'ma treat his shirt like laser tag and make his ass get inside of a paper bag. I hate to say it, but I'm one of the best, and for spitting bars like this, I should be under arrest. You can never put this young dude under the stress. These broke dudes are still dialing 1-800 collect. Me, I do my
His
own
freestyle game, and like you could tell he's in that zone. He's like got
looking
the rock
to
and
the
looking
sky
up,
and like pulling words out.
Yeah, I'm one of the best, man. Freestyle. I really, for a long time, was like hopeful we'd get him back in.
Oh,
you know
me
what I
too,
mean?
bro. Yeah.
these broke dudes
He lost his interest in it.
still dialing 1-800 collect.
He's in the
Me, I
back.
do my own thing because I'm homie, and I've been shitting on you like a potty since I met my daddy and mommy.
You get your jaw.
Yeah, all y'all fake. He's on how I'm spitting right now. Just over his voice.
Yo, that's where he's coming in like a bar before the beat, like you know what I'm saying, like one measure before on the beat before he's about to drop behind it. It's like a mixtape verse type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've been shitting on you like a potty since I met my daddy and mommy.
You get your jaw break while I'm eating on cornflakes, playing with my dick with your daughter, watching porn tapes.
Yeah, Rob Jackson. $100.
Hey, Rob
$100.
Rob Jackson just said this battle is the reason why I became a fan of battle rap.
Yo, much love, bro.
I would say there's probably a lot of people that are like that, to be honest.
That's one of the main things I hear when I like see people like in public or whatever, you know, like
So
fans
many
at shows,
people.
whatever, like, yo, ILLMAC, and that everyone always says like
On
WRCs, I got it.
People say I saw it on Comcast on demand.
Yeah, I got homies that because there was this and there was also like fucking like Sirius versus Mook, and there was like Fight Club shit,
Club battles,
and
exactly.
there was fucking Smack shit, and there was Jump Off
Yep.
shit. You feel me? Like in the entertainment
That
section
was where I
under
first
like
saw
rap.
Sirius Jones was on that shit.
Yeah, me too.
06. I was
this
like,
shit
this
brought
dude's
me
like
back
us.
into the back though, because like I was fucking with the earlier shit, like the earlier freestyle era, like the Blaze Battle era, and then like
Idea.
obviously from Smack DVDs and shit. But then like that it was a little stagnant for a couple years, and this shit, like I remember the discovering of WRC was like that shit changed everything, bro. For real.
Yeah.
This shit was so
I got toolies for souvenirs. Give your groupie a bitch your daughter watching porn tapes. I got toolies for souvenirs. Give your groupie a beer. I want you to hear some shit. I'll put in your ear.
His movements, bro. His movements are so good.
Be a beer.
Like Koopa
I want you to
and
hear
Mario
some shit.
Oh my god,
Bruh, tell me it's not King Koopa.
That's
Mario
fucking
Kart
insane.
hitting a fucking hairpin turn right there. He's e-braking a turn. Bro, he's e-braking a turn.
Yup, you gotta drift them bitches. You gotta, with the little Z's that show up. The
Exactly.
Z's in the
Yeah.
exhaust.
Exactly. When you're holding the trigger.
Yup.
Toolies for souvenirs. Give your groupie a beer. I want you to hear some shit. I'll put in your ear.
Hold up. I need to get in this head like...
One minute. Yo,
Yep, that was when there's no grace period.
Yeah, cut off.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
I need to get in this head like...
One minute. Yo, Harmon Piff James is not a big thing. Cause we ain't gonna lose the two walking shit stains. Dog off spit game, call your mom and get brains. And send her to McDonald's like bring back a Whopper with change. Change with
A Whopper at McDonald's, though.
It's disrespect.
Yeah, bitch, you better make it.
I don't know.
Whopper.
Make it work.
Exactly.
Don't bring back no quarter pounder.
It's his girl.
It's utter
It ain't my
disrespect.
mistake. It's his girl.
I'm trolling her.
Yeah.
Troll game on 100, even back then.
and send her to McDonald's like bring back a Whopper with change. With change. We're the kids with the sick brain. Like bring
Hold on. Cyanide's little jump on that is reaction.
We get a couple
killing
of
me,
them.
bro.
back a Whopper with change. With change. We're the kids with the sick brains. Piff James, I'm
He's
sure.
like, yo, that was sick. Oh my God. That was sick, son.
Oh my god.
You're such an asshole.
Change. We're the kids with the sick brains. Piff James, I'm sure you had a lot of fat kid nicknames, judging by your rib cage. When he said when this guy was 5, his mama died. I hate to break it to you, but I'm the guy who put out the homicide. Homicide.
So
See,
fire.
shit like this is why it's like, oh, there's bro. No, you can't
no
fake
way.
that.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. break it to you, but I'm the guy who put out the homicide.
Homicide?
And then you come right off it too.
Talking
about bruh.
Yeah.
It's too
brains.
seamless. We were aliens in this shit.
James, I'm sure you had a lot of fat kid nicknames judging by your rib cage. And he said when this guy was 5, his mama died. I hate to break it to you, but I'm the guy who put out the homicide.
Homicide? You talk about McDonald's fries? I'll smack you black blue. What a surprise. The fat dude is referencing fast food. That's okay, I've had enough. I'll smack you up. And for this dude, he's fat as fuck. Fast food ain't even fast enough.
It's time for you to flee for the border. These cats look like opposite ends of an eating disorder. Here's where Andy's cats look like. It's time for you to flee for the border. These cats look like opposite ends of an eating disorder. Here's where anorexia starts and the hunger ends. Stand closer together. You guys look like the number 10.
Dude, that is crazy.
God.
That is fucking insane.
Especially for the thing is,
it's flawless freestyle.
I mean, it has to, and because it can only work with them standing that way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what am I going to be like? 01. You guys look like the class of 01. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, someone said, they're like, is that an air conditioner at a rap battle? And you see it right here.
Yeah.
They're like, this battle was in the past and the future.
That's incredible.
Look like opposite ends of an eating disorder. Here's where anorexia starts and the hunger ends. Stand closer together. You guys look like the number 10.
Oh, who's losing? You know it ain't me. You can stand close together and look like a lowercase b.
I like how you drew it though. You know what I'm saying?
I never really fully appreciate like that visual. But yeah, it wouldn't work.
No.
With them.
With the 01, that's the only way it could work.
That's crazy. That round is fucking insane, dude.
First off, I'm gonna wet this dude like a heroin bag and smack him so hard he gonna look like the American flag. Red, white, and blue in the middle. This dude is a skittle, and I am the true cat with the fiddle.
Get it, Hom!
This dude is a skittle.
I'm the true cat with
That's
the
like
fiddle.
that's a fruity M&M.
Yo,
that's crazy.
Wow.
Let's
go.
He was ahead of his time. He's not even saying you a gay ass M&M.
Yeah.
He said you a fruity skittle. Or this dude is a skittle. You a fruity M&M.
That's crazy.
That's slept
Blue
on.
in the middle. This dude is a skittle, and I am the true cat with the fiddle. So y'all do play the background before I judge the bolts of your ass like Joe Brown. I told you, I'm so fat I fit the gold pack, and you dudes is lost. Why don't you use the roadmap on his old hat?
Hey, because Ill's hat had it was like the 503.
No, it's LA.
Oh,
I was wearing
okay,
LA.
yeah.
But like the front left panel had like streets in LA
Yeah.
on this shit. Or whatever.
100%.
That shit.
I remember those hats.
Yeah, exactly. They had like
Yeah,
the
multiple
New
different
York
highways
one,
on them and
LA
shit.
one,
Yeah.
where it like showed
I
this
think I
is
have
zooming
one
on
of
the
those. I
streets.
don't remember what city it was. Though.
Yeah, that was an LA one,
Brand.
but that whole
I
shit
told
was
you,
crazy.
I'm so fat I fit the gold pack, and you dudes is lost. Why don't you use the roadmap on his old hat?
Hey, yo, you don't want to start me, par. I'll fuck your ass up. I wouldn't want to touch you, you broke-ass Marky Mark. Look, check it out. And I'll give you the worst riddles. This motherfucker look like a broke-ass Burt Reynolds. And I don't give...
R.I.P. Burt Reynolds.
R.I.P. yo. For real.
R.I.P. Turd
And
Ferguson.
I always kind of laugh because it always to me sounded like you said Burnt Reynolds. Looks like a Burnt Reynolds. Crazy.
This motherfucker look like a broke-ass Burt Reynolds. And I don't give a fuck. I'll bring it to your sister. Matter of fact, he look like the guy that played in Thinner.
Oh, I love that
The
shit.
delivery.
That's something to this day I reference, like, even randomly, I had to put it on the show.
Christian Bale,
Because she
wasn't
like
it?
said something. I was like,
Christian
yeah,
Bale,
something
right?
like
Nah.
No?
Nah, I don't think it was.
Christian Bale?
No, I don't
That's
think it
That's
was.
the Machinist.
That's the
Yeah,
machinist.
you're right. Yeah, but where you
I forget
just
who it
get
was.
thinner and thinner.
Yeah, bro, that shit gets kept alive, bro.
Yo, hold on. Look up thinner. Look. It's pretty off. It's pretty funny, bro. It's pretty fucking funny. I remember I looked it up way later.
Oh,
and I
you were
was
talking
dying.
about in YouTube?
Yeah.
Like that part
just,
where she says thinner?
well, I'm not just
The image of
pictures,
the movie.
images of that dude, like thinner main character or something, bro. Like
Dinner
it
movie.
actually,
Yeah,
I
there it
died.
goes.
Like why? Because I watched clips. Of it. Like he starts out all of it, but then like it shows him super skinny.
Dinner.
Which do you think that's makeup? He was really skinny.
Yeah, he was
sure.
skinny. Yeah.
That's definitely
exactly.
makeup. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, to the day, that's like a thing I'll randomly reference.
He said I spit the worst riddles.
Hey, you don't really want to start shit. Fucking look like a broke ass Burt Reynolds. And I don't give a fuck. I'll bring it to your sister. Matter of fact, he look like the guy that played in Thinner. Hey, you don't really want to start shit. Fucking hard
3-0.
You harming me? Motherfuckers can't understand what you're saying like
Hey,
both
yo,
thugs
this
in
shit
harmony.
gotta be a piece of cake because we battling with SpongeBob and motherfucking Cheeseface. And you can't get the money out the briefcase. I buy
Still my
cheesecake. You
That's a fire laugh.
It's my favorite face line anyone's ever had.
because we battling with SpongeBob and motherfucking Cheeseface. And you can't get the money out the briefcase. I buy cheesecake. You broke enough, you can't buy cheesesteak.
Hey, yo, this MC is fake. This dude said piece of cake. He's like, damn, I need to bring a plate. Come on, man, because you're fat as fuck. I told you. I'll rip you and your whole crew, anybody that knows you.
Yo, you get smoked like rolled blunts. You've been told once. Those ain't gold fronts. You just ate your own truck full lunch. That means that you had a happy meal. I'm about to fucking prove my rap is real, and you're sponsored by Vagisil.
And that's why your cap gets peeled. You think he's good, y'all? I think he's Snoop Dogg. Go back to coaching Pee Wee football. I mean,
Bro,
your
that
team
got
should
so slept on. Like no one in there. I don't think anyone had
They
seen
didn't
the
know.
show.
They didn't
yeah, they
know.
did. It's a West Coast thing. That back then, because he didn't have a show. You had to be from Cali to know Snoop had a Pee Wee football.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Vagisil.
And that's why your cap gets peeled. You think he's good, y'all? I think he's Snoop Dogg. Go back to coaching Pee Wee football. I mean, your team should quit. You're weak as shit. Who agrees that be legit can eat a dick?
Well, this is a true rhyme slaughter. I'm Luke Sky.
Oh, true rhyme.
True rhyme
Luke
slaughter.
Skywalker.
This is a true rhyme slaughter.
That was so, that setup right there. Do you know how many terrible British battlers that setup birthed?
Oh my god. Earth's just.
No,
becomes a fucking light in his mother's eye.
That's why he's like, oh
gives-
shit.
yeah.
I'm a
Be
good
legit can eat a dick. This is a true rhyme slaughter. I'm Luke Skywalker battling a fat black dude in new high waters. All I know
Yo,
is that
they
you
were
should
legit
fucking
rolled up like
Yeah, yeah.
they were like
extra
capri
cuff.
jeans. Yeah, they were like capri jeans.
It was pre-capri jeans. It was
battling a fat
capri
black
with an
dude
E
in new
rather than an I.
high waters. All I know is that you should fucking invite your ankles up. You're fake as fuck. Why did I even say this stuff?
Damn, this dude's great.
Why?
Why?
Stuff.
Why?
It's so good.
Your ankles up. You're fake as fuck. Why did I even say this stuff?
Damn, this dude's pregnant, got a C-section. They had to tape it up. I bought your tape. It sucks.
Yo, I'm about to murder this dude. 6 foot 120. What the fuck are you, allergic to food?
So fire.
And the timing, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he didn't say time yet. We got another bar.
Are you allergic to food?
I'ma shout at these MCs for talking about battling.
Someone in the chat said
Big bang of British battle rappers.
just saw it. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. I was gonna tell you to stop it. when I saw that.
Yeah, I see what it says. Shout out Chris Miles for saying
That was
that.
so good. The big bang of British battle rappers.
What the fuck are you, allergic to food?
I'ma shout at these MCs for talking about battling me. I'ma smack your teeth way back to Adam and Eve.
I always loved Adam and Eve.
Bro, it was like Pockish almost. You know what I'm saying? Enemy.
That was so fire.
Wouldn't come with the whole your teeth. I'ma shout at these MCs for talking about battling me. I'ma smack your teeth way back to Adam and Eve. You thought that I wouldn't come with the whole shit, but I'm focused, and plus your boy is full of cream like a hostess. I'm ferocious, and I told you I hold bricks, and these dudes are just passengers on my ghost ship.
That shit is
Look, we both look at each other.
That was probably the first time. That was the first time a thesaurus face reaction to a ever happened. I was like, yo, okay.
Even watching it back, and
a
I feel
standard
like
has been set.
I realized it, but even watching it back, like Ham, his whole style, like martial arts, is like drunken style. You know what I mean? It's like boom and just hitting you, and even in his movements, you know what I mean? It's very like
he would be so adaptable in any crowd.
You're like hanging on his words because he doesn't sound like he's ever choking, but it's like the steez of it. You don't know where it's gonna go. You know what I mean? You don't expect what rhymes are coming, and his references are crazy. Like hostess, these dudes are just passengers on my ghost shit. Like that's fire, dog.
Whole bricks, and these dudes are just passengers on my ghost ship. Is it me or is it you? Or is this dude not wearing shoes? He is walking on canoes.
I thought those Adidas were so fresh.
With the
I threw them away.
With the fat laces. Yo.
He's not wearing shoes. He is walking on canoes.
That's the first. What are those?
Yeah.
Walking on canoes.
That's so funny.
Bruh.
Or is this dude not wearing shoes? He is walking on canoes.
With
The extra baggy, long ass jeans.
Hella long. Hey, were those called Adidas Superstars?
They were definitely Adidas. I can't. I thought they were so fresh.
With
the fat laces. You had to have fat laces.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what those were.
Oh, they have a shell toe on them? Yeah. What are your largest laces?
They look like, yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
I probably was wearing too big of a size just to match the baggy jeans.
Oh,
these look.
Wow.
Damn, y'all don't have these in my... All right, what's the smallest size you got? All right, what's up with those shorts? Like try to offset the shoes. Offset one or the other.
I'm a fashionista.
Yeah, facts.
Wow.
Walking on canoes.
Hey, yo, this funny nigga like the fucking puff blunt.
Double
You look
shirt,
like you
too,
got your hair brushed by a garbage truck brush.
Garbage truck brush.
Who thinks that?
Oh, it's the best.
You look like you brushed your hair.
With a garbage truck.
You're just like looking at your hair while we're chilling, like garbage truck brush. Like what?
Blunt. You look like you got your hair brushed by a garbage truck brush. Now try me. I have niggas on their side like an IV. Your fucking blood ain't Chinese. You fucking Chinese with a high C IV.
So fire.
Line before that.
He was like Rambo.
Too. He said,
But I'm rocking.
homies at your side like an IV. That was like before people were saying, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this little like group of battling. Nobody was saying shit like that. Yo, he was on like, I mean, obviously we found out afterwards that he like basically is like an outside member of the Outsiders, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, there was like a battle where he was like spitting outside his bars, like a battle that Piff did, where he was like straight spitting outside his bars.
Yeah,
but he
wasn't it Young Z bars?
Yeah. But he always had that style that was like a little ahead of it for its time. It was definitely ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Just like Young Z was.
And even just the swag behind it, like the stutter almost makes it better, like a high C IV.
Oh, yeah.
With the juggling.
It makes it sound more natural too, you know?
Yeah.
I have niggas on their side like an IV. Your fucking blood ain't Chinese. You fucking Chinese with a high C IV.
Hey, yo.
Rob Jackson with the 20.
I make his ass stand low. He look like Rambo, but I'm Rocky with his hands closed. So you can't win. I put a hole in your body the size of a manhole, and I don't use no gun because I'm Cobra Commando.
You niggas don't want to tip me. You fucking broke cats and dogs look like fake ass Ren and Stimpy.
What minute? Yo, hold up, you're Cobra Commando. Yo, I know that I'm Rambo, but you're broker than Camp Low, and you know that you can't flow.
What the
Broker
fuck?
than Camp Low.
Wow.
Lucini
That
had stopped
rebuttal,
falling
bro.
out of the sky.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't do this today.
That was
I feel like I could.
suck at freestyle
From the Twitch
now,
stream, I
like-
feel like I could. I feel like I could.
Yeah, you could, I'm sure.
Fake ass
Come
Ren and
on.
Stimpy.
1 minute! Yo, hold up, you're Cobra Commando. Yo, I know that I'm Rambo, but you're broker than Camp Low, and you know that you can't flow. You keep missed it, but this guy got a weave twisted when Harry stole from Seabiscuit.
Yo, that was my most slept on line that I thought was
Holy
so
shit.
fire.
A weave twisted
I don't know
from
if you peeps
Seabiscuit.
missed it, but
Fuck,
this guy got
man.
a weave twisted with Harry stole from Seabiscuit.
That's
Weave
amazing.
twisted when Harry stole from Seabiscuit.
And
Shout out to Jay Smooth in the chat.
The
I met.
extra
I feel like I
wordplay-
met Jay Smooth for the first time. Maybe at it was either this or it might have been the second year because he was a judge the second year.
Yeah, I
but I
remember
think he
that.
might have even stopped through the first day or
I
something.
remember
Like
that.
had
It's
heard
like,
about
it's
it.
like Craig Mack and PH,
Craig
right?
G.
And fucking-
Craig G.
Yeah, Craig. That's what I meant to say. Craig G.
Mac, that would have been.
yeah. That's
That would have been.
R.I.P. But I meant to say Craig.
That
I meant
would've
to say
been
Craig G.
fire.
Yo, but people didn't even peep the extra tundras that you had on there because you said Harry twisted.
Oh, and Harry.
Harry,
yeah.
and Harry ran the WRCs,
That was
you
a
know,
double.
the
On time,
Harry
cool.
twisted from that was crazy, dog.
Twisted when Harry stole from Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit, everybody's laughing. They know that you're weak bitches. As a matter of fact, you're the rookie type. I'm Marky Mark, but this pussy's wife is one of the bitches I banged on Boogie Nights.
Why you're speaking in black? I think this guy's a little too freaking fat for you to carry the team on your back. That was just one try, so I'm gonna serve you till the fucking sunrise, cause I'm number one, guys. And you don't have any
Hella
punchlines,
nice, hella friendly reminder.
Number
You know
one,
what I'm
guys.
saying? Oh, by the way, pencil this in.
I'm pretty good, man.
Fucking amazing.
I'm pretty good, man.
I'm dope as heck, sir.
Final first podcast here. I'm pretty good, man.
to carry the team on your back. That was just one try, so I'm gonna serve you till the fucking sunrise, cause I'm number one, guys.
And you don't have any punchlines, but you think that bandana's tight, huh? You went for the gangster look and came out like Aunt Jemima. You have a fat vagina. Don't even try to rap in ciphers, cause it'll max the sniper.
Yo, Max the sniper and he's rapping tighter. You need to take a class in jazzerciser, cut back on the appetizers. Too much food, plus true, you fucking suck, dude. 1 minute!
That whole round was fucking crazy.
That
Freestyle.
That's like the best freestyle
First
round
of all,
all
even
time,
from Sunrise, because I'm number one, guys. Then he's like, "You don't have any punchlines, but you thought that bandana's it's fucking seamless, bro.
That's so
it's
crazy.
it's two humans and one collective mind, bro."
We were inside each other for that.
You'll never be inside of me.
I
We
was
were lyrically
so-
inside each other.
As long as you say lyrically, it's gonna be positive.
We're not spiritually rhyming, sucker. It's like we lyrically
Then
inside each
then
other.
it's only gay, like rapping wise.
Yeah.
Not like physically.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good trip down memory lane, man.
Yo, hold on.
I ain't seen that.
We're
shit
gonna
in
watch
forever.
the whole WRC run with ILLMAC at the Source one day when they're here. I want to watch the whole thing and have everybody talk about every battle.
would be
so that's
incredible.
that's one of the most renowned ones of the
That
run,
was
I
that
think.
was one too, like
so
where,
much
and it
fun.
happened so many times, but like where I'm just like I didn't know where to go, like Aunt Jemima, like some rapping ciphers, Max a sniper, you know, and it's like I don't. And I like look at him. I'm like, okay, 4 bars. That was the one thing we decided. Like,
Yeah,
well,
4
no matter
bars.
what, jump in at 4. You know,
Yeah.
unless I keep going because I have something. You know, and like him coming in, you know,
Just
Yeah.
piecing it
Yeah,
together.
I was like, God,
Max
damn.
the sniper.
Yeah,
And,
it's
and
so
you even
fucking
said it,
nuts.
it's in like, I think it's the first interview before the first battle. And you're just like, well, like, you're like, I don't really feel any pressure because it's like, all I have to do is just not fuck up. And then, and then
don't
he's
fuck it
not,
up.
and he's just not gonna fuck up. So
That's how
that's
I
all
say,
we
like,
have to
don't
do.
fuck
And
this
I bet,
up.
and once he
Like,
said
look at it in
that,
the mirror
once he
before,
said
like,
that
just
though, I
don't
was
fuck
like,
it up. That's
once he
all
said
you-
that, I was like, word, that's all we both have to do though, is just like set the layup for the other one, set the alley-oop for the other one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right,
historical.
We're gonna spin the wheel now.
So much fun.
Pete, what sitcom theme song do you want?
Cartoon or any like show, sitcom?
Yeah, let's go.
What was the last one? Kid Twist did.
Reboot.
Reboot. I did.
Fire. I remember
Reboot. What was the one I did that same
That was
episode?
like the computer animated one?
Too.
Right?
Reboot?
Computer
Computer animated was
Yeah.
I forgot what you spun to.
It was something classic though. Anyways,
I feel like the last one I used.
Last time I was here, we did Family Matters for sure.
Yeah. We were going in. We were karaoke in that bitch.
We were going damn.
I think I did the Addams Family before. I've gone crazy.
Oh yeah, you did Addams Family. I remember that.
No, I'll be going in full. My resume.
Hey, Rod with another 20.
Yeah,
you guys think about this.
My resume of themes is impeccable. You know what I mean? If they go do their research, review the archival footage, and ruin your day.
Step by step.
Come on.
Yeah, step by step. That was what I wanted to do at first, and then we started talking about Family Matters.
Yeah.
And then me and Chase were like riffing on it, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing Family Matters.
Dude, it's such a singable fucking
recognition.
Exactly.
That's exactly how it started.
Let's go.
Fire.
That shit is so good.
But hey, come on, let's think of something lit though.
gotta
Have you
think
something that's fire.
I think I did do Ninja Turtles last
Oh
time.
my
I think someone
god.
said that. Yeah, I did.
Ooh,
that.
I don't know
I'm
if I
pretty
did
sure
the
I
X-Men one yet. I'm gonna save that one.
Harry and the Hendersons?
That's what I was thinking was
Harry
Harry
and
and
the
the
Hendersons?
Hendersons.
That might be fire.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the theme, but you know it had to be Roseanne.
It's going crazy. We haven't done the Wayans brothers.
Yeah. I don't know. That's all I remember.
No one's
for
done
some
Fresh
reason.
Prince or Wayans Brothers. Those are both classic ones.
Fair.
Give me
No
a
one's
high
done Fresh
five.
Prince?
Nah, not that I've been on.
I'm surprised no one's
Maybe
done
they
Fresh
have. Maybe they have though. Like
Married with
it's a
Children, has
likely-
that been done?
Ooh,
I
I don't
think
know if that one's been
Married with
That's
Children.
we gotta
Yeah,
do that one.
I'm with it.
Married with Children.
Al Bundy
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
original
yeah.
Roseanne.
That's-
Roseanne
No
made
one's done
so
Married
many
with Children,
ideas.
right?
Yeah, fire.
Avo?
Love.
No one's done Married with Children, right? Fire.
Damn, Power Rangers is a good one too. All right, next time I'm either doing X-Men or fucking Power Rangers, bro.
Oh, I did DuckTales last
Ooh,
time.
DuckTales is a
Last
fire
episode.
choice.
That's what it was.
Fire choice. Or X-Men.
Has anyone done
Or not-
Tailspin? What's
Tailspin?
Tailspin was pretty fire, wasn't it? I got one.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, Married with Children.
Yeah,
it is.
someone did it. Someone had to have done Fresh Prince. Fucking. Yeah, you talking about Go-Go Power Rangers, bro. Fire. Yeah.
Bruh, Roseanne stole so many ideas from their show, man.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
It was just the female blue-collar version of Al Bundy type of deal.
Yeah.
You know? Just less miserable.
Oh
Al
Boy
Bundy-
Meets World. That's a good choice. Honorable choice.
I feel like we did that, but maybe not. All right, so wait till it drops, obviously. And then I noticed on the wheel, you got, what is this?
It's 14.
14.
What are these?
Okay.
So
For
if
you guys
it
pick
lands
or
on one of those, you guys pick from
Hey,
the list.
let's
what
make.
to-
okay.
Should we make Chase number one?
Let me
then?
do
If it
11. Let
land-
me get 11. Let me
11?
pick
No,
11.
no.
we do
Those
a
are
number?
all selections. We only have
No.
2 that are open.
Okay, are open.
That's just my, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was a
shut-
chance
yeah.
to pick 11.
Shut your bitch ass up. You know what I mean? But just like on some Avo shit. All right.
Do what I say, guys, for Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
Slap.
Fire! Fire!
All right,
It
let's-
landed on ill, so I get to choose. Hold on, let it ride for me.
We'll turn it down a little bit so you
I
guys
want a
can-
No Ma'am shirt. Hella bad.
And carriage.
Okay, all right.
National Organization of Men Against Amazon and Masterhood.
All right, so we spun the wheel. It landed on a open slot, which is ILLMAC, and he gets to choose from the list of battles on the wheel what to
I want
watch
to pick
tonight.
just the most off-kilter, weird one. All right, let's see. We got Cadillac versus Megadeth, Dub Phenom versus Bill Collector? Nash versus Jambo. Pat Stay versus Sharon. Fran versus D-Lore.
Finger Sun Tzu.
Or Finger Sun Tzu, Thesaurus versus
Saint
Deadman.
NXT. Dirt DNA, Sue Surf Big T, which we already watched, but it was vaulted.
Yeah.
Sue X Factor, Daylight Thesaurus. ILLMAC, so we can't watch either of those. Most Prob versus Ogmios. Or, I mean, we can. Like, they chose it. Like, actually, the guy who chose ILLMAC, Carter, wants to watch it when you're here.
I feel like I want to watch it with Carter, and we could do that.
I'm
This
down.
fool is here.
Exactly.
You know,
I
let's
agree
do
with
that together just because
That'll be
like Carter's
so
just already
Most
so
Prob,
hilarious.
Ogmios, Conceited, Dumb, Pepe, Collie C,
I feel-
E. Emerson Kennedy. Which
All
is
right, I'm gonna pick 3, and Thesaurus has to choose.
What?
All right.
I like that. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
ILLMAC making it fun.
the
All right.
pressure on me?
Conceited, Dumbfounded.
Wow,
That's a good one. Great one.
Cadillac, Megadeth,
That's a great one too.
and Fran Delor.
Wow. I knew
Those
you
are
were
my
gonna-
3
yeah.
choices, but the pressure's on you.
Get a tug at the heartstrings like that, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck. I feel like Conceited Dumb is probably the best overall.
With
battle.
it.
It's probably the best overall battle. You know
That's
what I'm
good.
saying?
That is a great battle.
And I haven't watched that in hella long.
Shit, I fucking closed. I forgot who. I'll shout you out. Hold on. Let me open it up.
I haven't watched it. That battle in hella.
I gotta shout out
To be honest, since it
who
happened,
chose
probably.
this.
Hella long. I'm all the way with it. I remember Dumbfounded's first line being like the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah, Dumb's got some cool shit in there.
Son of a
does
bitch.
too.
All right. Well, I could.
It made
we go.
perfect sense. Like,
All right.
Yeah.
The fake Bill. We're going with your battle. We're watching
The fake
Conceited
Bill, what
versus
up?
Dumbfounded.
Hell no.
I was close to picking D-Lore.
Yeah, franchise dealer would have been hilarious.
Either
Where was
way,
that battle
it's
at? Florida?
No, that was
or
in
is it
Cali.
Battle of the
It
Bay?
was in Cali. It was at a BOTB.
4?
Oh, really?
Maybe
If
4?
I were to pick a D-Lore battle, I'd probably pick D-Lore and Tantrum. That shit is
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's get into this shit.
Or maybe it was at MOB. No, it wasn't.
Some
MOB.
good audio. Alright.
It might have been MLB. I don't think it was. I think it was BOTB.
Is it 5? No, it's not 5.
Franchise dealer. When was
Yeah,
that?
when was
album?
franchise dealer almost?
MOB.
Really? It was
yeah.
MLB. Wow. Are you not entertained? Young Lore.
Alright. So we're gonna do a little intro for this battle.
I was gonna say you probably know a lot about.
What's this at Blackout? Yeah, Blackout 5.
This was
Yeah.
the blackout that.
Drake sponsored.
Yeah,
Drake
this-
threw this event. Blackout 5. This was Dumbfounded's big return to battle rap after being away making music and being insanely successful with that. Conceited also being away, being insanely successful at being a fucking meme and and being on Wild and Out.
Straight
Yeah.
up,
So,
bro.
and what's funny is I wanted these fools to battle way back at Battle of the Bay 5.
Oh, wow.
That was
You're trying to
what
set
I
that up?
suggested Lush book before Dumb and RIP PH. And I remember specifically talking to Dumb, and Dumb was actually kind of shook to battle Con.
Conceited,
Yeah,
really?
he was
Oh,
kind of
Con
like, he's
was
like,
in
I
a-
don't
in a
think I
whole-
can.
Was that his first one back, right? Or was like in a long time? Because it needed 2. He battled. Didn't he do 2?
Everybody's
No, but this was
introduction to
before
Con.
this.
Right.
like,
This
way
was
before.
like his return.
This was
like
like
his first battle in hella long.
yeah,
right?
yeah, but I'm saying back when Dumb was battling, he was shook to battle.
Oh,
Con.
I got you. At Battle of the Bay when you're talking.
And
about.
I was like, nah, that would be such a good battle because you guys match up like really good. You're also you say stuff that's very easy to understand from an outsider's perspective.
But still like technical and whatnot.
Still,
yeah.
still good
Yeah.
from like yeah, exactly. So I was excited as living fuck. They booked this battle, and it was so smart on King of the Dots' part because
Yeah.
nobody saw it coming too when the Rolodex spun.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's got fucking 8, almost 9 million views too on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's
this
fucking
I think this is probably one of the best battles to show people that aren't into battle rap.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
one
it's
of the first.
digestible.
This is
They
like a
can get into
mandatory one of the
Yeah.
first. Absolutely. You don't need to know like wild backstory. You don't need to get caught up on what their last 10 battles, what was said, and who
Right.
who
You're like
knows
an
who from
Asian
what.
and
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
the
just like,
gun-
oh, the short
gun boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Short guy.
Yeah. All right, so let's
Yo,
get
this
into
ghost
it.
pepper hot sauce is
I know it's really
fire.
Hot. It's really hot.
Let's go.
Yo,
Ghost Peppers is
shout out to King of the Dot and OVO one time for flying out Jet Li on a Lear jet cause little Romeo must die.
That is like
Yeah.
that's just like, oh, I'm back. By the way,
Dumb
You
is
know
so
what I'm
good,
saying?
man. Dumb
Yeah,
is
he's
so
insane.
fucking good.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yo,
That shit was crazy, yo.
He might. I mean, the thing, honestly, I think he just kind of returned to battle rap because he kind of was like feeling uninspired by music, and he's
Word.
like, I need something else to inspire me, and that's battle rap was inspiring, and I could tell when he battled Diz that inspiration was gone.
Yeah.
He was just over it at that point, so that's why that battle didn't really turn out
How
super
he
good.
wanted,
Yeah,
yeah.
how he wanted to. Yeah, exactly. But he is fucking killing it in the music game,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, bro.
Like, he's like, in my opinion,
Korean
Dumbfounded is the most successful battle rapper as a musician. Like, he's the only one that I know, to my knowledge, that went on a fucking nationwide up into Canada tour.
Eminem don't count, right?
Well, of course, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about like an actual battle rapper. No, I'm just joking.
Don't fucking diss White Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't diss battle rap White
He's
Jesus.
the only one. Dumb is the only one that I
Right?
know that did a tour like that and sold out every single fucking show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's the only one.
And he was also like out doing college tours, like getting bread for shows because the college tour circuit is
Oh,
like
God, yeah.
those universities have an allotted budget for
Exactly.
entertainment to come
They-
through,
which they have to
which they
fucking
have to spend, and so
Or if
they
they don't get it
overspend
again.
on
Yeah.
acts. And he just was like successfully touring the nation doing. I mean, his music is popular with college radio, so it
Yep.
definitely makes sense. And obviously, he's fucking massive in Korea.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, he's done multiple tours over there. I know
Yeah.
that he sells out like huge arenas over there. It's insane, man.
Yeah.
The painting that
Dumb's
person
killing
did
it.
of him
Shout
is
out
ill as
Dumb.
fuck too. Yeah, shout out to Dumb for sure.
You talking about on the liquor store?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit's
the mural.
super fire.
Idea, Slug, Brother Ali. Battle rappers, sold out tours.
Yeah, I would say Slug.
I'd say from this
Idea.
Slug is if we're going there.
Yeah,
if we're
Slug.
not including M,
Yeah.
but we are including Slug. Slug.
I guess
is the
I
most
was
successful battle
talking
rapper.
about this
newer
era.
era.
Yeah, in our era,
Yeah, our
absolutely,
era.
because we didn't come up with Slug.
Yeah.
You know, we like were inspired by that
Exactly,
crew,
yeah.
which kind of got us into it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm only speaking for you. I'm saying
Yo.
to make you feel better.
My last battle was Battle of the Bay 5. That was 5 years ago when I was yay high. Yo, I feel paranoid on a yay high because with these cameras, this host, and this little pussy, am I on Dateline? Yo, I could kill you in 6 seconds. I should just make vines. Let's save time. Just save time. Yo, he's probably gonna say some Asian shit.
Dumbest,
He's probably gonna say
people used to always undersell how good his writing actually is. They would just be like, yeah, he's
So
hella
good.
funny, and he's like, he's good. His jokes are crazy, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, they are. But his writing is really fucking good, and it's super unorthodox. It's not like other
Yep.
people.
Yep.
It's very like unique and like kind of of its own. You know what I'm saying?
for real.
But it has layers to it. He's fucking good, man.
a yay high because with these cameras, this host, and this little pussy, am I on Dateline?
No. Dumb is way more successful than Shoddy Horror or Lunar City.
They still did. Still did sold out tours though in their countries.
They're popular.
No,
Lunar
are you
Sea's
kidding me?
popular
I
right
would
now.
say they didn't. Shoddy Horror and Lunar Sea, they didn't sold out wide nation tours with like 30 plus cities. They did maybe like
No,
two
now
sold
you're
out
saying
shows.
30 plus cities. We're talking about sold out shows in the nation tour.
I said international.
It's small.
It's in U.S. to Canada, so it's international.
I mean, we'll see.
I'm not saying they're not successful in their own right, but I think Dumb is definitely outrageously far beyond a lot of people, for sure.
Yay high because with these cameras, this host, and this little pussy, am I on Dateline? Yo, I could kill you in 6 seconds. I should just make vines. Let's save time. Just save time. Yo, he's probably gonna say some Asian shit. He's probably gonna say some Asian shit and pull out Shoguns, Peking Duck, Chang Chang Chong. Wait, slow that down. Did I accidentally diss you? I said pull out Shoguns, Peking Duck, Ching Chang Chong.
Ching Chang Chong worked as well as it did.
That's crazy.
He like obviously wrote it sarcastically. you
Yeah,
know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
Yo, that shit is easy as fuck. I don't like to slow it down. When I spit a line, I want y'all to know it now. Yo, you always over-explain. You always over-explain. That shit is overly done. Ain't y'all over it yet? Ironic, the shortest motherfucker's always trying to go over your head.
Khan's line
how you
predicting is relentless, though. Conceited, like, mouths the punchline of every line.
He's super good at it.
Yeah,
He's hella good at it.
I'm better.
It's not that hard
to do.
Okay.
It's
hard for me.
I just only do it to people like Sharon.
Who said that? Who said that shit where it's like, it just man, I set it up perfect or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Hollow was talking about to clip, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But yeah.
The Kit Kat.
Oh god,
Shit,
that's the best.
Ghost
Like
Peppers got me sweating.
that first round.
The eye sweat. That's when you know it's real.
Fire. Motherfucker's always trying to go over your head.
Khan did
Yo,
it to Chilla. Like,
how you that small?
Yeah.
You look like a male Bratz doll.
That's fire.
You know, I actually auditioned for Wildin' Out. Then I looked in the mirror and said, that's not what I'm about. They had me rhyme in a Chinese accent. I told them I'm from Koreatown. Then they asked the black guy next to me to wear a wig and a Medea gown. Y'all know him as Conceited now.
That's fucking incredible.
So
and true.
good. Really?
And true, yeah. Well, I mean, not that Khan
Yeah.
was next in line, but they asked him to be a Wildin' Out, and they wanted him to do some like kind of like racist ass Asian shit. And he was like, "Nah, I'm not with that."
Wow.
So,
That's crazy.
Props to them on that shit.
So you're saying they wanted him to be Timothy Burton?
You're a D-list celebrity. I'd rather keep my integrity. I make more money in my sleep while you sleep with the enemy. Yo, I couldn't have bought my condo with condo. I got dumb money. And that's not a pun, dummy. Now I got...
I couldn't have bought my condo with condo. I got dumb money. Bruh, that is so fire. Let's go.
You're a D-list celebrity. I'd rather keep my integrity. I make more money in my sleep while you sleep with the enemy. Yo, I couldn't have bought my condo with condo. I got dumb money. And that's not a pun, dummy. Now I got young money for the artist fee. And you also got young money for modeling the cover of Carter 3. Look at this baby ass. Look at his baby ass with his baby tats. You buy your guns at Baby Gat. Your first job, you babysat. When you throw punches, it feel like baby daps. Your favorite rapper is Baby Bash. That's not a punchline, that's real baby facts.
That's so perfectly.
Oh my god.
He has some of the best comedic timing in battle history. Like,
Yeah, that
there's
shit's
no
crazy.
question. Dumb and Pat. Like,
Yeah.
they're pretty
That's
much
real. Baby facts. Like that whole pause, bro. Crazy.
Round one, it's all
Great
conceded.
closer,
Let's
too.
go.
That's a
That's
virus
a
round.
good round.
I don't remember. I didn't remember the middle rounds about the fucking having his integrity and that's not what I'm about. Shit, that shit is hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
I said I'm from Koreatown.
Yeah.
They wanted me.
I don't remember much about this battle, to be honest.
Me
Like, I haven't
either.
watched it in forever.
Put
So
on a wig and a Medea
Medea
gown.
gown,
You
you know
know him
it's
as conceited now.
Yeah,
That's
that's tight.
crazy.
Listen here, dumbfounded.
He goes to traffic. Bro.
Now you going against the hoodie type. The gunner spit, give you a bunch of tips. I ain't talking about good advice. Nigga, you ain't cooking me. The only thing you cook is rice. All right, which one of y'all is dumbfounded? Both you niggas look alike.
Man, Khan is such a great performer, man.
Yeah,
and you know what else is crazy about Khan and is like hella dope? He
He
battled
makes
Surf.
it look so easy.
Yeah, he makes
like,
all the, it's like he is never uncool,
That's my
and he
favorite
has that
stuff.
it factor. He's always had that weird intangible it factor that
Oh, definitely.
Surf has too.
Yeah.
That you can't
Oh,
like
I
say
think
what it is.
I think Khan's is beyond what Surf has. I feel like Surf might even be like, whatever, maybe at least to some battlers, maybe like more of a writer's writer type of thing. But I think as far as the it factor itself, I think Khan
has it.
heavily outweighs Surf. To me,
think
at
of the
least.
moments of like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Like, look
And
at the
I
different
feel like
cameras
if
and
they
shit.
rematched now, I think Khan would walk on Surf. Like,
Let's go.
Damn.
What? When's the last time we've seen fucking
Surf
2 good rounds
right?
out of 3 from Surf?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When have we ever seen conceited not like you know what
At
I'm
least
saying?
perform.
Show up and
Yeah,
perform
well,
and do his thing.
rounds. Yeah, it's true. I'll give you that.
Their battle is
So
actually
y'all
fun. Have you ever
finally
watched
put
that?
dumbfounded in
Connoisseur? Yeah.
That's a great
It's hella good.
front of me.
He said he was
They
gonna
say you
pass
are
the
what
ball
you
to
eat.
Fox.
No wonder why this cat kept ducking me. Nigga, me and this chin should have been battled. I would have served you and flamed you. Don't think.
Chin? You called him a chin?
Oh, Queen's flip in the background too.
Nigga, me and this chin should have been battled. I would have served you and flamed you. Don't think that the dot is determined to save you because they gave me the body I always wanted like a personal trainer.
Look where he bites his own lip. He's like, I'm so
Licks his lip and bites him.
He's like, I'm so
LL Cool J. I need love music
and then he
video.
gives his opponent, the look of, I'm so good at what I do that I'm disgusted that I'm wasting it on you. In front of me. It's the best
could
look
kiss you.
ever. Like,
It's like the fine line between like romance and disgust.
He's some ghost pottery
like-
bars.
what I just said was the craziest thing I ever heard myself say. Why are you the person I have to
saying
waste
it
that
to.
on? You know what I'm saying?
So I'll pull up on that set you rep, get your stomach cut without doing sit-ups. You better dip, it won't work out if I spot you with the pounds that I lift up. When the max out, you ain't doing squat. Y'all better see dumbbell when I send this chin up.
Yo, he has the Korean Olympic.
You better see
jacket.
dumbbell when he chins up. So either Khan doesn't know how you do a chin up.
No,
or
it was
Khan
all
is-
just related gym
I get
shit.
it. But hey,
I will say this. I
Kyle's
will
like,
say
don't fuck
this.
around with the
And a
gym.
million battle
I'll
rappers
stare
have
the
done it.
sleeves off that little jacket you're wearing.
but I mean, you can do chin ups with dumbbells. You just put it between your leg to add more weight to your body. But I know he ain't fucking.
No,
know
it's
about
just
that
related shit, you know,
No,
the
I know,
sit up.
I know.
But
Who's
I
Jim?
hate when people, especially against Asians, just do the chin thing.
Me too.
Something when, and everybody's done it.
Yeah.
Everyone that's ever battled Asian, something when I make this chin, you know, it's always.
I like
and
that
all
he
I
just
think of
started
is
a
like,
line
oh,
with-
more chins than a Chinese phone book. Like that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally middle school shit. You know what I mean? I hate it.
I like that. It
Me too.
didn't
And there's
rhyme when he
multiple
just
ones.
started a sentence with this chin.
Yeah.
I thought that was hot. Look at Queen's flip.
Oh my god.
Looking like Danny. Queen's flip getting his Danny Myers on.
This kid dumb is the worst dress in battle rap history. I mean, I hate your shoes, B. You only rolling something fresh when you making sushi, and what you wear doesn't match like the lips and words in Asian movies. Y'all move your mouths a million times for just one word and it still be off. Why? They be like, hi.
I remember talking about after this and him being like, I'm surprised as long as I was away that material still flew the way that it did.
It's in Toronto.
Yeah, valid.
It was, you know, it was the perfect, but it's the perfect place for this battle too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
where,
definitely.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Definitely is.
But he even talks about it a little bit in. Have you seen that Netflix documentary?
No,
I
they
haven't
use
watched
this.
that
You
yet.
haven't?
Nah.
Yo, we're like,
yeah, I seen it.
I'm in
Yeah.
it. There's like multiple lines that I say to Dumb in it. It's tight. It's like he's the focal point, pretty
all
much
that
of
shit.
it. I mean, there's
Yeah.
like several different artists that it covers, different Korean rappers. Aquafina is one of them,
Right.
And it was great timing for that because she's like blowing the fuck up now, which is
Yeah.
tight. And I know he's like super tight with her. That's like his homegirl.
Yeah.
But yeah, this battle he like they watch it. Or they show small little clips.
They
of
show
it
like
in
damn
the
near
documentary.
the whole shit. They show
And-
like a whole round at one
And
point.
Dumb
like, at a
talks
time.
about
Yeah.
like he's just like, yeah, it was kind of like almost annoying. He's like, man, I've been battling or a part of this for so long, and it's like you would think with as much as the culture has evolved and the world has evolved, you know, He was just like, it kind of was a little like deflating, just in a boring me type of sense.
Yeah,
is basically
word.
what he was saying.
Yeah,
He's like,
I
it
feel
wasn't as inspired, like what you were saying about him stepping away briefly from music to find a different creative space, basically.
Yeah.
And then him sort of realizing, like, maybe I need to get back into that creative space where I'm.
That probably is
have
what
less
happened. He
boundaries.
probably battled Khan, and he probably, like, honestly, that's kind of what that's what brought Iron back into battling rap. Iron watched battling. He didn't watch battles for hell long. Then he watched Cass versus Diz, and he was like blown away, which is really funny. He was blown away by the lyrical nature of Cass versus Diz.
Which one?
The one in the garage. But then he started.
He just hadn't seen battles in 4 years. He comes back, watches that. He's like, how hasn't it evolved?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm lightweight saying, but in a nice way. And then
no, he's like, yes, it's this.
Yeah.
It's cool again.
He started watching Daylight and B Magic, and I think Dumb probably did the same thing, where he was watching other like kind of like higher caliber battles, and he came back and he battled Khan and Diz, and I think battling, and they both used crazy Asian stereotypes against him, and I think he was just kind of like, I'm fucking over this.
The thing is, I feel like he expected less of this from Conceited. Because while Conceited is the punchline guy, this isn't really like his shtick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could, if Conceited, even if Conceited was like his usual self in this, it would have still been just as effective, even with this crowd and whatnot. Like, you know what you're getting with Conceited. You want like the multi-layer punchline type shit. That's what he does every bar.
But he's also always chose something
and just ran it to death. He did it to you. Yeah, exactly. It's like what he did to you.
Yeah.
But the sound effects never on time either. It's either like or but try that kung fu shit with me, I'ma grip the.
Did that rhyme with it?
That just
I think that was
just occupied 11 seconds of a round.
It's either like
that did.
or
He's on the camera gradient and the way the plot moves in kung fu movies. It's centered around fighting. You don't even really get the real know the characters. He just becoming a cinematography critic.
but try that kung fu shit with me, I'ma grip the 8. You don't want me to cook your noodle, then get lo mein like what's on your dinner plates. Don't believe anything this ninja say or one word he spit today, cause just like your YouTube clip, we know everything you kickin' fake.
That's nice, bro.
This nigga's name is Jonathan Park. That's not a punchline. That's real fact. No cab when you see your arm wave. You can get hit with the knife butter toaster spread when I give parquets. I'll show up at your front door with a large 8 right where John stay. It'll be looking like Monopoly. Cause I got the metal piece at Park Place.
See, I'm glad
you
that
will
he,
get wet, grab a
to that.
poncho, nigga. I point with the 9 like Rondo, nigga, and you gonna hear a lot of still. Like I'm a Toronto nigga.
What does the still mean? I don't get that.
Toronto.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Toronto.
A lot of still, like I'm from Toronto.
The Raptors,
maybe,
bro.
Hamilton's the Steel City.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
That's what Arcane says.
I think it's an author.
It's a wrestler.
Organic worked at a steel mill, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
It's gotta just be steel. It's gotta, it's because it's the industrial
Gotta
city.
give Dumb that round.
I think it's like
give Dumb the first, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's just like a Rorschach type line, like whatever you want it to be.
Choose your own adventure line. Okay.
It applies to everybody differently.
Check.
There's supposed to be a
Round 2, let's go. Dumb found it.
season that is a choose your own ending.
I heard about that.
Whoa, that's tight as fuck.
That's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be lit.
Great show.
Yo,
That's replay that.
check.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how you say that kick video was fake? That shit was real. It's as real as you grip the steel. If you won't kick, if I can't kick it, your bitches will. Yo, and I know how, there's perks to being short.
You kind of fucked it up.
Yeah.
It was
good.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, it
you
was.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
He, you can tell, he like looked a little defeated.
He's like,
after-
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's ain't grind time, Dumb.
kick of your bitches will. Yo, and
Saying KOTD Vancouver, man.
Graham.
still,
Saying grind time, dumb.
if I can't kick it, your bitches will. Yo, and I know how, there's perks to being short. I don't care what y'all think. When you got small feet, you can get the Jordans all cheap.
Yo, that line is amazing.
Khan actually loved it too, and that's one of the rare times that Khan breaks. He doesn't really do that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But canoes are still full price. For the record.
When you order a shot at the bar, that's a tall drink. He got 3 hot tubs at the crib. All sinks.
Dumb was one of the roast masters.
He's so good.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's going off the same route.
I would love to watch him in Illusions.
I actually watched that with the cast of Bodied.
Wow.
And we haven't released it yet, but with Callum, right?
With Caleb.
Caleb,
Yeah, that's
and
tight.
who's the other guy?
Jackie Long. Jackie Long. Word.
I think I was there. Yeah, you were there.
Jackie Long's cool as shit.
Yeah, he was cool.
So is Caleb. He's like the nicest.
I know these short jokes are getting old, but I ain't even got to use those. They're just starting to grow on me. But you won't.
That's a throwback to the PH.
Yeah, the PH. These old jokes never
don't.
get old, but you do.
Man,
these old that timing on
that. But you do.
Yo,
that's right.
had the best shit for PH of all time.
Yeah. That battle is crazy.
Your whack bars are like a grandpa with racist opinions. They are forgiven because in your day it was different.
Your single syllable rhymes.
Yo, that is insane. Yeah, he
is.
said you should put out personal ads for those single syllable rhymes.
But I ain't even got to use those. They're just
crazy, man.
I know these short jokes are getting old, but I ain't even got to use those. They're just starting to grow on me. But you won't.
Good defense.
Yeah,
Khan has great defense.
He definitely telegraphs lines really well.
Yeah.
He's just an asshole for how much he does it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's effective.
Bro, he did it
It's annoyingly
you could
effective.
tell it was affecting Chilla when Chilla battled him in Boston.
For sure.
I had some of my North Korean homies hack into your emails. I found some very interesting details. Keywords like latex, shaved legs, JPEGs of Tay Diggs, all types of gay shit.
JPEGs.
But I know you ain't gay, because you into Asians. But yours look like cavemen. Yeah. I stayed with a bad bitch. What you think is a dime is maybe 6. Like if you went to the Thai whorehouse, they'd be last pick and have dicks. I get the top hoes at the brothel. You couldn't reach the top row at a Costco's. It's impossible.
In Khan's defense, that should be hella high.
Hey,
That's just like 15 feet in the air, bro.
Oh, he can't? Who can? Show me a friend of yours who can
reach besides Pat Stagg.
For real.
You couldn't reach the top row at a Costco's. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. You're hella short. You, Emmanuel Lewis, Gary Coleman, Martin Lawrence, Lil Bow Wow, Big Bow Wow, and Kevin Hart. Black Hollywood, 7 dwarfs. A bunch of midgets.
I remember being on the distant corner on stage and being like, where is he going with this? Just so when he starts listing people, I'm like, how is this?
Yeah, how is this
because
gonna tie
he's
together?
setting up a joke.
Yeah.
What is it gonna be?
A bunch of midgets in the woods, living large. Yo, you seem all tough in Hollywood, but it's all an act in the end like Bollywood. Yo, when I'm talking K-pop, I ain't talking Gangnam Style, I'm talking gangland fouls. In LA, words can get you killed like a hangman round. Yo, lately the battle scene has gotten Iggy Azalea, but I ain't talking black and white, I'm talking make-believe and actual life. You how you're glorifying guns and probably gonna have a blast tonight. There's some kid in every major city in America who's gonna get blast tonight. You have imaginary guns. Some people have mandatory ones. Yo, I seen them wilding out, reruns of you rapping, having fun. The homie died the other day, the news ain't ran the story once. Yo, sometimes I think we both forget that we both sell rhymes. But hook us up to a polygraph, bet I won't fail mine. With your...
fucking nuts. The only thing that's really fucking killing it is all the yos, man.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's like, I wish you didn't do that.
It's like, you know, that used to be just cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, look at, like, in that era, Dumb Diz did that
Doesn't
a lot.
matter.
We all are.
Doesn't-
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
But, like, you know,
Yeah.
that became like, okay, no, clean that up. Diz cleaned it up for the most part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he's
Yo,
been out a minute. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yo, with your folk tales of dope sales, ain't no shells flying, cause real rounds don't end when the host yells time.
Fire.
Round 2, it's all conceded.
It's up to a fire, I won't fail mine. Real rounds don't end when the host
You and
yells
your
time.
you and your whole Asian gang, I'll just use one fist to hit you. I'll put my right hand on that yellow circle. That's twisted, nigga. Double deuce deuces with these little blickers.
Like, I don't even have any A's.
It's twisted, nigga.
White people, sure.
Double deuce deuces. With these little blickers, I'll grip the trigger. You could get shot down by the twins more than Roger and Sister Sister. I'm quick to grip her, Wesson or 12. I'll let the weapon give you hell. Just like your fortune cookies, you can get the message from a shell.
That was hot. That like might be the best Asian.
Queen slip.
Your queen slip. Message. Message.
Like
You
your
don't
fortune
shoot. You shoot slugs. You
cookies,
shoot
you can
the
get
shell.
the message from a shell.
Fire.
You cuff your bitch like she in jail, but she give me mad choach. Yeah, you're part of the swim team.
Mad
Chocha,
choach.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Mad
cuff your
choach.
bitch like she in jail, but she give me mad choach. Yeah, you're part of the swim team. I give her backstrokes.
Fire.
She give me fast throat and do good when she's south. Since she eat with chopsticks, she should be used to having some wood in her mouth. But
Yo, the crotch grab and the like.
Action.
Yeah, I
Looking
felt
at a
violated
Looking at a
myself.
bitch in the second row,
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Whoa!
Ganik was feeling that. Ganik was feeling it.
used to having some wood in her mouth.
Ganik's just like, woo.
But she has the flattest ass and chest I have ever seen. She's such a small skeezer. If I was you, I wouldn't be wrestling to hit that raw, neither. I mean, she's from China. Why would you take her? No matter what she rock, nothing big shows from any angle that John Cena. This large Nina makes sure your nephew and niece is slaughtered. And your Aunt May find your Uncle Ben killed like Peter Parker.
Okay.
Nigga, the clip will be on your head. You don't need a barber. And that shit'll bow. Like you when you greet your father.
That's hard.
Fire. It's a good con round.
And then ours too.
He did a bow.
I'll kick in his door, walk in his home, start waving like I'm finna go. What I'm licking ain't no envelope. I'ma hit your sensei, your grandfather, I'ma kill your folks. I'ma bring the Maggie to that yellow family like the Simpsons show. Y'all niggas know I'm gonna sling them. Them nines, I'ma bring them. And I
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Yo, he said what I'm licking ain't an envelope, though. That's a tight setup. Hey, for real, though. That's a tight setup. That's a tight setup.
Y'all niggas know I'm gonna sling them. Them nines, I'ma bring them. And I bring the water park like Wild Water Kingdom. I'm bringing the heavy can.
People in the
Any
crowd are
problems,
like,
I'll let the
"Let's go
semi
there."
blame. If things go South Park, soon as you walk out, make sure you get caught, man. Now how can he stand? Do I catch that Kyle Cartman? Can he stand? Man, that's why this chinky hates me. If it's problems, I'll get this shit jumping like Mr. Hanky. Now, lastly, they told me, by the looks of his eyes, he might be sleeping on you. So I better come with it. I should be scared of his freestyles and be horrified of Dumb's writtens. Had me like shit. In this battle, Dumbfounder gonna cook and eat me? Nah, just kidding. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said Dumbfounder gonna cook and eat me? Nah, just kittens. Huh?
Round 3. 1-1.
I don't know. That round's closer than the first, but I mean, you could go either way with that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of indifferent about that second.
Cons was I mean, it was more entertaining than his first. And he had some better line. He probably
he looked like he just looked more comfortable. Yeah, there was some hurts, but he sold it more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His performance was better.
Yeah,
but some of that shit was just like fucking atrocious.
That yellow family.
Yeah, the racism was out of hand. That's for damn sure.
So I'm done, fan of Toronto. Make some fucking noise for this battle, yeah. Let's go.
I know. I love that thing.
Yeah, for real. That
Yo,
shit's
Bodied
hella
was
fire.
lightweight a rebuttal to this battle.
Wow.
If you think about it,
Dumb's
y'all
like-
haven't seen it. You'll
Dumb's like,
see.
Dumb's like, I won the long term.
Right?
That's tight.
Yo, I'm opening up for Pat Stay and Sharon. Shake my head. I started this nerdy shit. This the motherfucking thanks I get. I get the club going up like ILLMAC. You get in the clubs dropping names like I'm with Nick Cannon.
Hey.
Did he just rhyme?
I love McConan.
Yeah.
I'm with Nick Cannon.
I was just going to say, though, Dumb always, especially in his battles, got away with, and wow, I just realized how bad it's going to sound to say that he got away with slant rhyming.
Yeah.
But,
Oh my.
but no, there's certain things that he's been able to, like, make rhyme that a lot of us just couldn't, based on, like, style and
Yeah, I
technical,
think
like,
it's not about the
presentation.
rime on that. It's about the flow. Like, I love Nick Cannon. I'm with Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny.
It's like a Pat Stay.
But he
song.
has a lot of those in like every
Yeah.
battle, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? He
definitely.
has things that I'm just like, damn,
He's
not
like, I'm
only
not gonna
couldn't I ever
sacrifice
do
to
that,
make it
but
rhyme.
it's still fire. Like
Yeah.
it still
Yeah.
works. you
Yeah.
know?
It's hard.
Yeah.
You get in the clubs dropping names like I'm with Nick. I get the club going up like ILLMAC. You get in the clubs dropping names like I'm with Nick Cannon.
So fun.
He rocks expensive shit and licks his lips, LL Cool J over here. The difference is, you've been rapping about dudes your whole career. By the way, yo, what's all that shit? What's all that shit on your neck? What's all that shit mean? Oh, I get it. We all make mistakes when we're 15. Yo, this is where me, Tunchi, and Wiz link. We got grown man tats, Lil Tiger. That shit is kid ink. Yo, how much work have they done on you? Matter of fact, that's the only time you've had a gun on you. Rat-a-tat-tat, butterflies on your back, and some Chinese letters that don't mean jack.
Fire.
Every battle you do is a short film. Oh, you got unlimited ammo? Does that mean I could have force fields? Does that mean I could have orc sword shields, a giant hammer that Thor wields? Does that mean I could have orbs, pills, potions to level up more skill? Just because you talk about guns doesn't make it more real. You're a dork still. While you and your crew were playing Gangsta the Gathering.
Comparing the nerdiness of it, I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. I didn't remember this.
I went on a couple dates with your family. Met his mom on Tinder. Thought we had something special. I leaned in to kiss her. She said, slow it down. I just met you.
Oh, he does a couple of those, doesn't he? Like a couple
Yo.
of slow it downs where-
So I hollered at his auntie. Real polite, real respectful. I thought she'd want me, but she said, slow it down. That's my nephew. My last resort was his sister. I knew I'd be successful. I was like, all aggressive with it, like, let me hit it. She said, slow it down. I'ma let you.
Fire.
Such a perfect full circle.
It's all.
Stupid.
Oh, my bad. It's funny that you think organic is your friend, but he's just exploiting you. He's like Nick Cannon at the end. Yo, but after this, I may never have to battle rap again, but you'll be back up here again, battling with him, battling with them, battling with enemies, battling with friends. Wait, what's your name, sir? Jim? You'll be battling with Jim. For you, it's a never-ending battle. The battle never.
That guy's name definitely wasn't Jim.
Really, Craig? Damn, onto something here.
battling
He's
with
on
them.
Claudius.
Oh, Jim! Asshole!
Audience, Jesus.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Claudius. First battle rap of it. Jim! Jim!
Again, but you'll be back up here again, battling with him, battling with them, battling with enemies, battling with friends. Wait, what's your name, sir? Jim? You'll be battling with Jim. For you, it's a never-ending battle. The battle never ends. The end. Peace.
That shit was fire.
Round 3 is always seated.
I've always feel like
round was
Dumbfounded's rounds were always like a bit of a story
Yeah.
type of like, you know, they always came to a close.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
It's a good art. Good art.
Yeah, I liked how you ended that a lot.
the end.
Go, King of the Death, Blackout.
I never considered till I realized he's Korean.
We were supposed to battle 2009 in grind time.
Facts.
With the bars you ran, so what we need relay for? You was pissed I was buzzing if we battled you with BA Corps, so that shows I've been made John Madden 09 like EA Sports. I mean, I thought you would sign the deal. You mad because my views are climbing mills? I know that shit was driving them crazy. Like when you behind the wheel. I shoot and fire steel that'll pop at you. And I light 8 sticks like it's Hanukkah. Just to get you capped like a yarmulke. That a racist mark like a swastika. I load and flash steels, that's photographers. And the can, it'll cap it all like Ottawa.
That little chunk was pretty tight.
Yo, I'm boxing you if we brawl up in this place. You'll get knuckles all up in your face and your head will be knocked off like the Jordans that y'all make.
Fire. Oh my god. It's like hella 2001 bar right there.
So y'all go and gave me this Chino and T.O. who eats soup named Miso and he's called the hero? Nigga, I would take every dollar you got if your guap got zeros. Like that movie they were shooting Heat. Al Pacino's in the cast and Rob De Niro. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I said we're shooting Heat. Al Pacino's in the cast and Rob De Niro. You take this Asian pride shit so far, your favorite.
Who said? Was that Queens again?
No, I think someone was crying at him, yeah.
That was Sharon.
You ass and Rob De Niro.
Definitely Sharon.
No, you were like, hey yo! Get him, buddy!
You take this.
That might have been Sharon. It sounds like it, bro.
De Niro. You take this Asian pride shit so far, your favorite battle rapper is probably Math. I mean, there's nothing less to talk about. You're so Asian, when you get hungry, you argue with your girl on purpose so she can put you in the doghouse. You take this Asian pride shit so far, you probably love Ryu, and the second favorite battle rapper is Sue Surf because he puts his rhymes in subtitles. Huh?
Fire.
Because he puts his rhymes in subtitles.
I should let the snub light you right now. You'll let the pipe blow? Nigga, pipe down. You ain't got the magnum for protection of popcorn. Dumb, it's not in your lifestyle. I need you to tell me right now, why do you use R's instead of L's when you speak? He'd be like, Hero, my favorite rapper is Lil Wayne. I mean, now that's the truth, I ain't racist. I don't know if that's something that you do because you're Asian, but in this battle, I'll give you an L so you can use it in your language. That Ruger get the banging. Put you in your place if you're coming for condo. Gorilla with the bananas for the monkey business wherever con go. Why would you think anonymous? Bullets have no name, but they still coming for John, though. Y'all know SONS created a lane for any battler that has bars. Even when you Asians are breaking somebody down and killing them, that's SARS. No, when you Asians are breaking somebody down and killing them, that's SARS.
Rob.
Thank you, Rob, for that hint.
Hey, that was actually a pretty good line. That's SARS.
That has bars. Even when you Asians are breaking somebody down and killing them, that's SARS. No, when you Asians are breaking somebody down and killing them, that's SARS. So even if he did say he'll burn me like ether when he busts guns, these blickers kick back like 3 ninjas. You Rocky put the coat to your tum-tum, and if you did have a gun, you would give nobody the bucks. You're like Lush 1.
The stare at the camera.
Don't make some motherfucking noise.
Khan's always been hella good at that, like knowing where the cameras are and rapping to the camera. It's so that's so
He's
dope.
the most aware.
What?
Yeah.
I think Dumb got that battle.
Yeah, I think Dumb got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was close. I don't know.
2-1
I feel like
maybe.
one won the first rounds, and then the second
out
one
the
is
third.
like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They both lost, but they both won. But the league won. What was that? How many million?
8.8.
8.8, almost 9 million. That's crazy. That also speaks to the success of both of them outside of, you know, just the
once
league.
it
So
was,
that's
I mean, once
crazy.
I heard that it was booked, I was like, wow, that's gonna go.
Yeah, the views are gonna go insane.
Yeah, fire. That's what's up. No, I remember being there and loving
was
that
the
battle
first ever
in the
Diz
spot.
versus
Just like,
Ox.
I'm like, all right, I kind of expected that.
Yeah,
That-
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
You think Dumb will ever come back? No, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. I didn't think he was gonna ever come back in the first place. So.
He
Yeah,
tweeted,
that's
he tweeted
true.
yesterday when the trailer for Bodied came out. He's like, watch this trailer because it's the only time you'll ever see me battle again. And then right under that, he's like, just playing, you know, if I'm ever broke again, I'll hella be battling.
Let's go.
That's so funny.
Super
That's
fun.
fire. Yeah.
What a legend.
Incredible. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Riders.
Much love, everybody.
You guys got any like last
Appreciate
words,
y'all.
stuff coming up? To
Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/thesaurus wins.
Do that.
I'll be streaming on there probably, now that I'm going back a day earlier than I planned, I'll probably start streaming again on Thursday instead of Saturday. So yeah, I'll be streaming Thursday, Friday.
Fire.
And
Tune in
come
to the
through
go.
and watch and yeah, man, kick me some donations so I can freestyle and win a tournament. I made like $6K yesterday, so I might as well keep it going.
Fire.
Killing it.
Or on Sunday, my bad. Yesterday I didn't do a goddamn thing.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I ate all you can eat shrimp. That's what I did.
All right, LMAC, what you got? Anything?
Nah, man.
Anything to give the people?
Free beer coming.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Raising the bar 11.
Raising the bar 11.
All
That
right.
too.
Yeah.
Wrap off 2.
Wrap off 2. What's up with that? Yeah.
Let's not get into it, but it's coming.
Chase Moore, what you got? Chase Moore?
I got shit to say other than what up to my riders, man. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. I got a bunch of new shit. Russian Cream coming soon.
Cool, guys.
Late October.
I don't know what I have coming up. I think we're gonna release the Lux versus Calico watch soon. So
Tight.
I'll leave you with that.
Let's go.
All right, peace.